I was this close. I was literal seconds away from getting a Vita TV. I'm not kidding. Let me put this up for context because I just started the recording and I was literal seconds away from buying a Vita TV. You have no idea. I cannot believe, like a day or two after I mentioned this shit happened. I never thought in a million years we would get any of these games on PC, let alone Golden. So, that's cool. Like, maybe 5. 5 is their cash cow right now, but no. Golden. I mean, I guess it'd be the easiest one to port that's not 5. I guess I want to keep 5 exclusive because of Royal. I don't know. I'm starting very late today because I had some stuff to do. I did not click minimize on that window, but it minimized anyway. Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Anyway. Oh god, my dog is barking! Where did I leave off? I don't know. Did I do an audio test? I did not. I'm a little scattered right now. I don't know. Did I do an audio? Yes, okay, we're good. Sorry, forgive me, I'm a little... right now, so... Yeah, forgive me if I seem like I'm out of it. I am, very much so, always. But right now, my half of my thinking is on that. Did I say I wasn't gonna stream that for a long time? Might not be true anymore. Like, I just wanted to get a Vita TV, like, now, because I feel like they're gonna keep going up in price. Also, apparently, I didn't know this. I don't want to put this up on stream. This has this dude's name in it. I have an eBay listing screenshotted. Persona 4 is like $80 to $100 on eBay now. Golden, that is. I didn't know that. I said the other day that it was, like, super cheap. No, not anymore. No, to play that game, you have to pay like $200 for a Vita/Vita TV, and then another like $80 to $100 for that game. So that's like $300 down the drain for one game. So, I guess if any of them needed to come to PC, it was that one. Because, in reality, you know, you can just emulate 3, like, I mean, you know, companies aren't supposed to, like, acknowledge that, but, like, you can just emulate it. I guess you can emulate 4, but you can't emulate the best version of 4. I'm not, like, paying attention to the game at the moment. I'm just, like, rambling on at the moment. What the fuck am I doing? Maine's Mountain Path, good enough for me. Let's go fight a monster. That seems like brainless work that I can continue to shit out my excitement. I can't believe it. Where's Maine's? West Crossbow Highway, East Crossbow Highway. Maine's Mountain Path. It's all the way over there. Residential Street. Start. Residential Street. I'm excited. Sorry. I'll calm down. I don't think I've gone on this path yet, have I? Well, that means there's gonna be reading. What's wrong, Tio? We're definitely not gonna be able to take the bus, I'm assuming. Did you hear something again? Yes, increasing sensitivity levels. Also, apparently it drops in like 4 days. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep talking about it. I can't stop. It's like one of my favorite games ever. What the heck is that? It was audible, albeit faint. I didn't hear what it was, I'm sorry. That was definitely a wolf. Good thing Teotot has sharp ears that we never would have noticed. Yeah. I was able to determine that the howl originated in the direction of the mountain path. Approximately 40 selj north-northwest. North-northwest. So, like, slightly cocked to the north more so than northwest. I guess, I don't know. That's around the midpoint of the path, then. Oh, crap! That can only mean one thing. Oh, crap! Ellie, Tio? I'm sorry, I know you suffered more than enough yesterday. It's okay, Lloyd, I understand. Fate is a cruel mistress. I will survive. Better not play that song on Twitch, otherwise you'll get copyright claimed. Oh, that's another piece of news I'm going to talk about. Oh boy. Also, I felt as if that howl was some kind of message. Message? How so? What, because it sounded menacing? I would not call it menacing. Rather, it seemed filled with determination. Sorry, I am having difficulty finding an appropriate way to describe it. That's okay. Anyway, there's a good chance that it'll try to escape if the CGF steps in. Let's see if we can track it down on our own. Yes, Theo's analysis has given us a solid lead. Excuse me. We'll be traveling in rough terrain, so we should prepare before we leave. Definitely. Also, we should finish up any support requests before meeting with Maine's mayor. Maine's mayor. Let's begin searching the mountain path once we're fully prepared. Alrighty, let's wrap things up and have ourselves a fun hike. Yeah, we haven't gone down this road yet, so it's good that there's a monster request. Request. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm excited. Oh! I'm excited. Also, there, out of this same leak, there's like a rumor. Crossbow Cathedral? No. That P3 Fez, or just 3, I guess, in general, is getting some kind of remaster. I cannot believe that. I actually can't believe it. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but holy shit. Golden coming to Steam is insane to me. Oh, that's what I was saying. It drops on the 13th. It's the 9th right now. That is just out of fucking nowhere. Atlas is like, yeah, here you go. Oh, shit. Oh, I was supposed to hit them. That's alright. Yeah, you're supposed to hit them beforehand. I forgot to do that. I cannot contain. Do you have any multi-hit arts? No. No, that's not gonna hit all of them, of course. Area medium? Oh shit, nice, Tio. Hopefully that one gets closer. Alright, go slap that thing. Like, I'm buying that shit the second it comes out. I don't care if it's like like 60 bucks. Well, no, 60 bucks. $40. I'll pay 40 bucks for it. No, I'm kidding. I'll pay whatever the fuck they want. I am. If there's any game I'm an absolute like shitlord for, it's that one. That's my favorite one in the series, man. I still can't believe it. Oh, is that one frozen? Shit, nice. That makes it easy. Now, the thing is, like, I'm still in the middle of finishing the answer in 3. So I'm gonna finish that, like, because if 3 comes out, obviously it's gonna take longer to prepare than 4. I feel like all they had to do was take it, slap it in some kind of, like, container, and then throw it up on Steam, and then you have a port. It's already widescreen. It's already, like, not HD, but it looks good enough. I mean, graphically, it's, like, better than this game, I would say, so. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to, like, swing my thing at it. Whatever, it's only one enemy. Is that an alligator with wings? That is a crocodile/alligator with... No, crocodiles have the thin snout. Yeah, that's a crocodile with wings. I like that I can finally, like, mash on my D-pad while I'm waiting for the animations to play. I like doing that in games. Yeah, like, graphically it looks better than this, so you just have to throw it in there. 3 needs more work. I mean, I guess you could do what, like, Gung Ho did with Grenade 2 and just, like, you know, do some emulator hacks, but that'd be lazy. I don't want a lazy port. I'll wait for a good port of 3 if they do one. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this out loud. No, normally, you think of, like, Persona on Steam, you're like, ha! That's never gonna happen. Chester! I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and, like, it just be like, LOL, it was a prank, XD. No Persona 4 Golden for you. Like, normally I wouldn't believe rumors from anywhere, but they have the fucking... Let me just... Let me just reiterate. Let me re-fucking iterate. Steam database, right there. It's never been wrong before. Because it's the Steam database. I feel like I'm dreaming right now. I cannot. I literally can't right now. Oh, God damn it. Why do they always have to turn around last second? No. No, I beat up the poop bunny. I'm assuming that's what it is, dung bun. They don't give very much, do they? At least Tia leveled up. I'm still fucking... This isn't real. Today does not exist. Nice counter. What the fuck? Never mind. There we go. The team rush happens before? Okay. Or not before, after. Nice. That's good. And you get 25 experience for it, which is like nothing. Huh. There's an item over here, I'm assuming. Yes? No. Oh, fishing spot. This looks like a good fishing spot. That's the only rod I have. Dumplings only. I haven't had like shivers of excitement in a long... When was the last time I had that? I don't know. I don't know. Persona 5's announcement? No, it happened after that. When was the last time I got like completely like mega hype, like hype beast mode? I don't know. I'm not fighting that. There's supposed to be a monster on this path. I'm not seeing one. I'm a fan of the instant team like wiping all out. If I can get most of them, that'd be nice. It's too fucking far away. Why did I get more? Oh, there are more enemies on screen, I guess. So the experience scaler didn't really matter. Now you see, that's the shit I like to see. Time, space, and Mirage Sepith. Very good. Did that not count for a team all out, whatever? What the shit, man? This is gonna be a boring fight. Why no team attack? I did a preemptive slash, and Lloyd is asleep. Get up. I do like that blind wears off. That's nice. That is nice. I'll heal before I fight the monster. Because it'll prompt me to, like, exterminate it. Oh god, I'm so excited. Sorry. No. That's a... run 0%. Okay, that's bullshit. Alright, yeah, the run mechanics in this game are not good. If this... Oh god, I can't believe turbo mode's a mod. If I didn't have turbo mode, this would kind of be a bit of a drag, wouldn't it? Like, anytime you get, like, back attacked by an enemy that you can't see or something because you can't rotate the camera, you just kind of... Orbment. It's under orbment. You just kind of get fucked, and you have to do the fight. Like, I don't love doing every single little thing, like, fight-wise. It tends to get repetitive after a while, especially when animations are that slow. Wow, this is amazing. What a fantastic view. Who knew a place so beautiful existed in Crossbell? It feels as if I hadn't been walking at all. With Mother Nature out here in full force, it's hard to believe that big old metropolis was waiting a little ways back. Bizarre... Crossbell's a bizarre place, huh? Wasn't trying to trash talk your guys home. No, it's fine. I kind of get what you're trying to say, Randy. I mean, I lived in the Calvert Republic for over 2 years, but compared to there, Crossbell can be odd at times. Agreed. I also traveled to numerous countries while studying abroad. And no matter where I went, they always placed importance on adhering to tradition and the beauty of nature. While that may all be true, I do not particularly dislike Crossbell, not in the slightest. Both the positive and negative aspects make it a captivating place to live. Thank you. Well, there's definitely something special about it, that's for sure. Think about it. We had nothing to do with each other, yet somehow we all gathered together because of this place. Indeed. Right. The Special Support Section owes its existence to Crossbell. When you put it like that, Crossbell's shortcomings seem insignificant. Oh, whoa! Here it is again. It was much more distinct this time. Any idea which way it came from? Please give me a moment. How can you analyze a sound if it's... maybe she records everything she hears? Wait. Oh no. 10 cells to the northwest. Cross-analyzing it with the map, it should be located in the middle of the mountain path's fork. Got it. Let's head over then. What was the side of the mains mountain path? I guess I need to get to the mountain first. No, I don't want to fight this thing, and here I am fighting, 50%. I'll take that. Escape fail! 60%. Only goes up 10% every time? Oh. Like, can we just have, like, a action command run mechanic, like I don't know, Paper Mario? Just mash the button to leave. I like it when I can make the bat go fast. The battle. Like that. See, that was quick. Quick and easy. Luminous glasses. Prevents blind. I'm gonna put that on rando here. It's good for him because physical attacker. I used to be an adventurer like you, then it... Alright. Alright, that's the worst chest in any of these games yet. By far. See, now I'm not gonna read any of the rest of them. I'm kidding, but man, that... Ew, memes. Ew. Like 5-year-old meme. How old is that meme? That meme is ancient at this point. When did Skyrim come out? Was I still... I think I was like early high school still. I don't know, it's been a while. I never really, like, got that into it. I mean, I played a little bit of it. When I say a little bit, I mean, like... I'm not fighting this. No. Thank you. I played it for, like an hour on a friend's PS3. I got bored of it pretty quickly. I guess I'm just not into that kind of game style-o. I basically spent the entire time being lost and wandering around aimlessly. Oh shit, Lloyd leveled up. You sense powerful monsters in this chest. Monster level 35. Excuse me? What do you mean level 35? I'm gonna fight them, but just because I'm curious. 35? At least the game warns me. No. 2 of them! Oh! November 11th of 2011. That game is almost 10 years old, dude. Well, almost 9 years old, I should say. But, like, that's... Damn. I'm not fucking... That's the same fucking enemy. Oh yeah, I have information on now, don't I? I know what they're weak to. This is the enemy from chapter 2. So I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die here. Are they susceptible to Chrono? See, normally I'd be scared to shit, but since Persona 4 Golden is coming to Steam, I don't care. I'm in like a jolly mood. Ice Hammer. Are they weak to I guess we'll find out. Let's see how much damage they do. Ah, yes. I am definitely going to be able to do this fight. How much HP do they have? Oh, 5. This is definitely a fight that you can do right now, yep. Oh, nice counter. Why are these here? It's all up to you, Ellie. They have 14,000 HP. Why are these in this game? I never wanted to see these fuckers again, and now I'm fighting 2 of them. It's the same sprite, too. It is exactly the same sprite. Same anime, same everything. I hate them. I want to see what happens if you lose. I haven't lost yet. Ah, yes, 1. What the fuck is in this chest? Like, why are these here? I don't know. I'm level 16. I don't know what the fuck could be in that chest that's so good that they have to put two level 35 armored Hydras in there, but whatever. Sure. That felt like kind of a waste of a crit. I kind of wish when I did rush mode they would all focus on one at a time. That would be cool. Good counter. Nice counter. Good counter. Best counter. I'm still fucking like... Today doesn't exist, right? Like, this isn't happening. No, I'm asleep right now. Hold on, I gotta look at it again just to make sure. Yeah, no, it's real. I can't fucking believe it, but it's real. What are we getting next? Mother 3 on Steam? I would actually like vomit in Can you vomit in excitement? Is this the fork in the road you were talking about, Tio? Can't say I noticed any traces of a wolf around here. It's possible it may have moved elsewhere again. It is a wolf. They move kind of fast if they feel like it. I know the path to the left will take us to Mainz, but I'm not so sure about the right. Based on the database's information, details on that path are unknown. It might prove beneficial to investigate for the CPD's records. Might as well. Let's check it out before committing to Mainz. Committing. I'm gonna save the game because I feel like there's gonna be a fight right here. Just a hunch, though. Not that one. No. I thought that was an item for a second. No rabbit. Are we finally gonna get Daytona? We're finally gonna get Persona 2 Eternal Punishment in English. Like the PSP version. We'll just get that on Steam. I almost said Innocent Sin, but then I remembered Innocent Sin is the first one. The first of the 2. I'll turn around, thank you. No team attack, what the hell? Why not? Supposed to get a team attack. That's like what you do. Miss! Oh, shit, there he is. Well, I was right about the boss fight, sort of. Alright, let's go, Eagle. I'm assuming these are gonna be weak to, like, lightning, I guess. Oh, come on, information! I have the information quartz on. Maybe it only works on the certain party member. Oh, that's fucked up. I don't like that. Who the fuck has information on it? You do. Weak to fire. Large bird that lives in rocky areas. 2,000 HP. Well, thankfully she has fire. Hey, thanks! You knocked me into the La Forte area. Ooh, a crit. I'm gonna try to focus on one at a time for now. Do you have fire magic, Tio? No. That sucks that information is not... hopefully it doesn't, like, absorb water. I don't think so. Oh, that's right. Forte doesn't last for very long, does it? Miss! Oh, come on! I just... Oh. That sucks. I do have an S-Craft ready. I could move... I was gonna say, I could move Tio over. I might do that. Shit, there's a crit there. That sucks. Damn it. Don't miss. Oh, that's not doing as much as I would like, is it? Ah! Well, fuck it. I was gonna say, did I heal Lloyd yet? But then I looked down and yes, I healed Lloyd yet. There's another crit there. Tio is not getting a turn. That'll hit both of them. Yeah, just waste his turn. Up. His is up. I need to, like, memorize that. Is this fire-based? No, it's not. But it is a crit, so yeah, it killed the one. Probably don't need to use my other S-crafts. This boss doesn't seem too bad. Mini boss. Nice texture clipping. Nice counter. Oh, he's on fire. Maybe he does have a fire bonus. Whatever, he's dead. Was that a Sepith bonus? Maybe? I got Evade too. Does anybody have any open slots right now? Oh, you do. Nope, not gonna fit. Okay, you can have Blind. Wait, did she already have an Evade on? Is that why? Oh. There we go. I thought, like she needed an... Oh my god! I thought she needed an open slot or something. They're like an expanded slot. Expand Ellie's slot. Okay, so this fight sucks so far. Come on, please die. Thank you. What did that say? That did not say King Poo. What the fuck did that say? King Potato. I'll just say King Poo. And my EP is gone. Don't worry, Randy can heal. Fuck. Why did they gotta turn around? I don't want to fight this. Run, 50% chance. Escape fail! No, I don't want to. I want to open the fucking chest. Does it not let you open the chest if there's a monster nearby? Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. Alright, game. Alright, game. Oh, Ariel. Nice. What are you weak to? Fire? You'll take damage from wind. You'll take damage from wind. They don't move, which is nice. It's another allegory to Persona 3. You can't open the chest if there's a monster next to it. Although with Persona 3, you can kind of like turn sideways and... Oh, I pressed the... I thought I pressed in the analog stick and that's what did that, but no, I slapped the Turbio. No, I don't really want to fight that. If they see me, I don't want to fight them. It just makes it annoying. Yeah, I'd live there. Rosenberg Studio. I like forest mansions. Can I own like a real... Can I just like own Luigi's Mansion? Again, I've said this before. I would totally live there. Live in there. What is this place? Something certainly feels off about it. It almost strikes me as abandoned, but it looks like someone's living here. Oh, check it out. Giant keep out sign. Rosenberg. Does that ring any bells, Elle? Sorry, it rhymed, I had to. Yes, it does. It's a very famous doll studio known for making many valuable antiques. I've been told there's an extremely talented doll maker living here. Who knew a place like that would be all the way out here? I have actually heard of that name before. If I'm not mistaken, his dolls are usually sold at auctions for extraordinarily high prices. And that's true. I've only seen a few pieces of his work, and the price is certainly warranted. I can't help but agree with Randy. I know he operated a run Crossbell, but I never have guessed he'd be in such a remote place. A talented doll maker, you said? If the sign is any indication, he's not very open to strangers. Would he even be willing to speak to us in the first place? If you're looking for Grandpa, he's not here. Huh? Your girl? Could she be living at the studio? I don't know. Good day, everyone. And who might you four be? Have you some business with the studio? What the fuck is up with today? So many unexpected things. About that. There's no need to be suspicious of us. We're with the Crossbell Police Department. Oh, you're police officers. Funny, I've never seen the police wander outside the city before. Are you patrolling this area now? Not exactly. You see, we didn't come here on official patrol. Actually, we're here hoping to ask someone about the local monsters. Monsters? What kind of monsters are you curious about? They're canines. Wolves, we think. Has your grandfather talked about monsters like that before? I'm afraid not, miss. But I do think I heard some howling in the distance earlier. Uh-huh. Could that be the wolves that you were looking for? It's definitely possible. You said your grandfather is away, so does that mean the studio is empty? Yes, that's correct. He did tell me that he would return in the late evening, though. Really? We can't stay to wait on him. I know we already told you, but I want you to stress this. There are extremely dangerous monsters running around here. Lloyd, I'm pretty sure the most dangerous thing here right now is her. Would you mind staying inside until your grandfather comes back? It would give us some peace of mind, at least. I don't mind, but I think following you all would be much more entertaining. Oh no. What? You're playing tag with that big wolf, aren't you? It's really weird seeing Ren. I mean, this person, I definitely don't know with this art style. Or is hide and seek a better description? Either way, it looks quite fun. I'm almost jealous of you. I suppose that's one way of putting it. You've got spunk, kid. Hold on, we're still not 100% sure of what we're chasing down, so taking you along is completely out of the question. Please! She'd be a good party member. I'm sorry. Again, would you mind staying inside for us? How boring. If only he was repaired, then I wouldn't be so bored. Perhaps I should leave it at that for today and go mess with Freckles a bit more. Or maybe playing in the Glass Castle would be a better choice. What? Mess with who? What is the Glass Castle? I'm simply talking to myself. Oh, silly me, I haven't even introduced myself. Please call me Ren. This looks like an interesting character. In truth, there's someone else I would love to introduce you to. I don't like the implication here, but unfortunately his right leg was broken and it's being patched up by Grandpa right now. Wait, what? What is this mansion? Doll studio, uh-huh. What the fuck is in there? No, let me in. I want to go inside. Give me the Eric Andre, let me in. I'm sorry to hear that. Is she talking about one of her dolls or something? Yeah, sure, you could say that. The wolf seems to be quite the smarty pants. I wanted to play with him for a bit, but I'm already a grown-up. I won't be too selfish this time. Special support section. Keep up the hard work, okay? Thanks? You be careful now, Ren. What? What's going on here? She was quite the unique one, wasn't she? Is she actually the granddaughter of the famous Rosenberg doll maker? Guess so. She was strangely mature for her age, don't you think? He doesn't know! I thought she was simply adorable. Her ambiguous way of speaking must just be a part of her charm. Lloyd, did I say something wrong? What's with that look on your face? Are you worried about Ren's safety? No, that's not it. Right before she left, didn't she refer to us as the special support section? Oh. Now that you mention it, we didn't introduce ourselves as such, did we? How the hell would a little girl like her know about us? Okay, good, they're catching on. It's possible that she recognized us through the Crossbell Times. And if that's the case, it's not unlikely she'd know who we are. Still, I think there's more to her than meets the eye. I concur. Anyway, it doesn't look like the wolves have made their way up here. Let's head back for now and keep making our way towards Mainz. Yes, let's. Why the fuck? I don't know. I'm very confused right now. Why do they always gotta see me? Man! I'm gonna get my team all out. Wiping all out. I should have eaten before I started. I had to go drive for like an hour to pick something up, and I fucking I didn't eat when I woke up, and now I'm fucking starving. But I was gonna start like streaming. I was like, I should eat before I start, and then I opened the fridge and I was like, nah. And now I am regretting it. This is not the way to go, is it? Oh dear. No! Don't touch me. God, couldn't you guys run a little bit closer to me? Like, look how far apart we are. It's like a full... I mean, maintain social distancing and all that, yeah, but like... Man. Can you just take the bus? No! Don't wanna fight it! I guess that's a no-no. No bus. Is that the Hess position? I think I'm in the Hess position. Was the stream even picking that up? I don't know. The game's running at 60 FPS, so I think so. Acquire Hess position, roll into Chew, crash game. I considered maybe trying to, like, one day attempt a Majora's Mask, like see how speedrunning it would be, because, like, I've never... Okay. It's funny, I've never finished the fucking game, but, like, it looks like an interesting speed game to me just because of the tricks it has. Don't fucking turn around, thank you. Well, I can get most of them. That's too far away! It's scared, trying to run away. Why do these lights have chains on them? Man, I just want to go back. I just want to go back to the other path. This is the wrong way. I can't even fish here. I don't have any proper bait. Killing these things seems like easy, because they die in one hit from the team attack. Well, not in one hit, but they die from the single team attack. And then there's one that's too fucking far away for me to kill. Am I going the... Oh, I went the wrong way. I was about to say, there's two no, there's one chest. What does that one say? Any old memes? This area's music was composed by Sonata between Trails in the Sky FC and SC during Gurumin and Xanadu next development. Codename XPO92-2. Huh. That's neat. Don't touch me. Don't touch me! You die for that. Weird alligator hummingbird thing. Okay, that's 2 counters. Like 3 misses. Miss! Why do I keep missing in RPGs lately? Well, Persona 3, it makes sense because that game's... It's stupid. Can I just say how fucking awful the answer is, by the way? If they're remastering P3, can they just, like, completely overhaul the answer if they add it? It's so bad. It's so awful. Am I... No, fuck, I went the wrong way again. Where am I supposed to go? To Maine's Mining Village, yeah, I'm... So I go up here. I don't want to fight that. What am I missing? Maine's Mining Village? Did I really just absent-mindedly walk all the way back to where I was not supposed to be? failed! Miss! I think the only game to actually, like, aggravate the shit out of me... Like, I get annoyed sometimes during certain games. I was supposed to go that way, okay. The bus stop had me turned around. Fuck off. 0%. 10%. 20%. 30%. Escape failed! Miss! 40%. 50%. 60%. Okay, why do I get the feeling that the percentage is bullshit and that it just has to be 60% or higher for you to actually run away? Anyway, as I was saying, the only game to actually, like, seriously piss me off in terms of, like, RPG, like battle bullshit is probably the first Persona game, Persona 1 on PSP. That game is just flat out annoying. The random encounter rate is stupidly high. You cannot run from any of the encounters, like, ever. The battle music is fun for the first couple of battles, and then it becomes the most repetitive, annoying thing on the planet. A tunnel, eh? Thing looks sturdy enough not to collapse on us, so that's good. Also, having it set as my alarm is probably not a good idea. I can never go back to that game after that. After my first playthrough. Unless they do a complete and proper overhaul of the game. Again. People keep saying Persona 1 needs a proper remake, and then I'm like, I mean, it already has one, but it needs another one. I get the feeling this place was used to mine Septium, don't you think? I'd be surprised if it wasn't. If I remember my history, these tunnels were constructed just before Crossbell became an autonomous state. In that case, this tunnel dates back 70 years ago. Then again, Crossbell has a reputation for being rich in Septium, right? Correct. So rich that the Empire and Republic would have wars over it. Septium yields are still bountiful to this day, making it one of Crossbell's most valuable resources. But given the advancements in mining technology and the discovery of Septium veins, it's not as alluring as it once was. I wasn't aware of that. Commerce really is the backbone of modern Crossbell, isn't it? There it is again. Thing must be real close, judging by the echo. Can you pinpoint its location? Sure, it's down the tunnel. That way. There's a tunnel? Let's go in the tunnel. It's in the tunnel. I've got it. The sound waves to the exit of this tunnel. Good work, let's go. Yeah, that's how sound works. It bounces off of walls and stuff, and, yeah. Let me guess, weak to fire? I hope we don't have to find out right now. Please kill them in one hit, one turn. Maybe not quite. Oh shit. Okay, they give good experience. Yeah, fight more of those things if I can. That looks like it might be a good experience. So, no team attack. That's fine. It's a single enemy. Nope. No, that was quite not good. Fire Sepith. I mean, I'll keep fighting them, as long as there's only, like, one of them. Or there's a team attack. That works, too. Bye-bye. What's the aesthetic of this area? What? What is that? Rocktopus. I didn't even see it. Must have been hiding behind terrain. See, this is why the fixed camera is I'm more of a fan of the free camera. I'll say that much. This doesn't bother me, but I like the free camera. What's over here? I don't remember this path. Is some kind of shortcut to Mainz? I'm not sure. I don't see it on the map. Regardless, the sound did not come from this direction. Should we turn back? We have to chase that echo. Okay, so it's not gonna let me. There's gonna be another chest over there with level 35 monsters in it. Dog! Dog! 10%, 20%, 30%. Yeah, not a fan of the escape system. Escape failed! Oh, it was so much nicer in Trails in the Sky. Crossbell City. Wait, what? I'm trying to be, like, hyper-vigilant and... That's where you came from, you idiot! Make sure I'm not, like, missing any monsters hiding behind, like, pillars or things in the foreground and such. Now that dude... That dude's a good experience. Although there's only 3 of them. No team attack! Why not? Oh, they don't take much damage, do they? Oh dear. Did it just fucking run away? No. What the shit? That made it completely useless. Now I have to heal again. I think Randy's almost out of EP. I don't really want to fight the Rocktopus. I don't. Okay, well it saw me, so I'm gonna run away from it now. Uh-oh. That's quite a few of them. Hey Tio, Ty, how about you you do your thing? How many can you get? 4 at most, huh? That sucks. At least it killed him in one shot. I'm assuming the red one was the more powerful of the two. Seriously? Man! You have no area attacks. Nobody has any fucking area attacks. My area attacks. Oh, they're gonna move out of the way, aren't they? Yep, or they do that instead. Oh, good. Instant death. Hopefully this doesn't kill him, because I would like to bring him back. That's, okay. Instant death. Not your ass, God. I need to use Lloyd's. That sucks. Alright, nobody's gonna have any craft points, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't... Fucking... Don't insta-kill me. Okay, good. Just speed through it. Get less experience from that because I didn't actually do all that good. And it's for a boot item. Lowers movement, ups defense, and speed. Nope, that's not even useful. Police brutality. I don't want to talk about that. Especially not right now. The contents of this chest add up to 0. Look at that! They don't fucking stop! How far does he come, huh? No, let's play a little game. How far does he go? No, he's still going. Okay, now he stops. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! Ugh! Oh, hey, no. It's the first time I filled at 60%. Leave me alone. Oh my god, I hate the enemy RNG in this game. Well, not RNG, enemy pathway. Pathing? I don't like it. There it is. Now, why do you sound like a person making a groan noise? Stay on guard. That streak of white fur. It's just like the legendary Divine Wolf. Finally decided to come out and play, eh? No way, you're getting away now. Come on, Tori, neutral. Wait a moment. I do not sense any hostility. Yeah? Let me handle this, please. Wait, Tio! You out of your mind? Calm down, I will be fine. We finally meet. I feel as though you've been seeking us. Is there perhaps a message you wish to relay? Ah, yes, Tio speaks dog. Just like I guess. Is that so? My hypothesis was essentially correct then. Tio? You can understand it? More or less. What is your message? Wolf. Oh, that means... Bark. Okay, bye. Crap, he's escaping! He's like a frickin' mountain goat. What did he say, Tio? It definitely seemed like he was trying to tell us something. I can only piece together from his nuances. The final fragment lies ahead. The rest is in your hands. That should be it. Final fragment? Indeed, that is as much as I could understand. Whether we decide to believe him or not is our decision, though. Well, yeah, that goes without saying. The final fragment lies ahead. In other words, are we near the last piece of info we need about the attack? Wait a minute. Let's assume Tio's translation is in fact true. Is it really fine to believe that wolf without any supporting evidence? Fair point. He and his friends are perhaps behind the attack. The perps behind the attack, yeah? Who gives a hoot if they're intelligent? They're probably trying to throw us for a loop. No, I disagree. I'm fairly positive that wolf isn't one of our culprits. Really? You serious? What makes you think that? Something stood out to me. The howl? Both the howl and the appearance? Remember, the wolf was supposed to be black. Because they were dark wolves. And also, the howl was different, I guess, I don't know. According to the testimonies at Armorica and St. Ursula, there were no mentions of howling. Also, Lytton claims that the wolf-like monsters that ambushed them on the hospital roof had a pitch-black appearance. Now that you mention it, lots of inconsistencies with our wolf pal. Right, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can cross him off our list of suspects. It's possible he's their leader and is commanding the Black Wolves to do his dirty work. Packs tend to have an alpha, so you may be right. Still, if he isn't responsible for the attacks, we need to adjust our thought process. There are now two different groups of wolves acting on their own. Yakking. That's a safe assumption. Not only that, but he may very well have been a divine wolf like the one from Legends. I need to scoot chair forward. Hopefully I didn't Hopefully I don't run over any centipedes in the process, because there's a centipede that ran behind my bed the other day, and I couldn't find it after that, so there's one in this room somewhere, most likely. Well, not the other day, last night. There's one in the room. In that case, those black wolves, which we know squat about, are causing this whole mess. There's a big one, too. It was like 3 inches long, 2.5, like, as big as one can get. I also feel like that's a likely scenario. And like I previously mentioned, I sense no hostility from the wolf. I sense that my hair is falling into my face again. Ugh. Hold on. I took a shower right before I started, and my hair is like frizzing the fuck out. It is so hot outside. It's like 97 degrees outside. That's hot. It might be 100 now, actually. I'm not sure. Fucking chair, come on. Yeah, it's really hot. I think I'm on board. The final fragment lies ahead. By head, do you think he means... Do you think he was referring to mains? Can't see what else it'd be. We're almost there, so let's keep pushing for a little longer, okay? Yes, let's. Ain't we forgetting something? The rest is in your hands. Kinda pretentious, isn't it? He's too good to give us a paw. That may be true, actually. I did get the impression he was being condescending. Well, nothing we can do about that. Let's get back on track and put an end to this investigation. Condescending dog. I feel like we're on the cusp of making a breakthrough. How the fuck is a dog gonna be condescending to me when they get scared of their own farts? I've seen it happen. Dog farts and they freak out. They're like, whoa, what was that? Rozu. Okay, they have like no health. Oh, Team Rush. This is a disgusting looking monster, isn't it? And it gives like no experience. Okay. I'll kill them anyway. Oh, there's the Team Rush. Took it long enough. Oh. I was like, why is this like a little section over here? But there was a thing there. I like the bridges in this game. This game has good bridges. What? That didn't stun it! Why not? I don't want to kill these things. I just want to open the fucking chest. Can I open it from behind, maybe? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. There! Stay there! All that for a reviving balm. Why does hitting them from the front have, like, no effect? Like, it should do something. Not just, angry. No. No! I don't want to fight the Rocktopus! Oh shit, 10% runaway. That's nice. And now he's gonna keep following me. No, he stopped. There you go. You just stay right there, little shithead. No, let me in. I want to go in the mine. Is there nothing up here? You can't skip the animation for the Team Rush, unfortunately. No. I hate it when they turn around last second like that. Getting Pokemon Coliseum vibes. That's a modern-looking bus. A town filled with rich septum deposits. Not even a bus, it's a truck. There's no windows in the back, it's just it's a truck. So this is Mainz. It is a rather inaccessible place, is it not? Yeah, I gotta agree. It reminds me of Armorica Village. Gap between here and the city's nothing to laugh about. Yes. The mining operation looks to be more or less fully developed. Here, stop. Falling in my face. Hold on, what's the deal with that black vehicle over there? Is it used for transporting septum deposits or something? Don't you think it's a little too heavy-duty for something like that? It appears to be a special transport vehicle designed by the Empire's Renford Company. Their latest model on top of that. If it's that cutting edge, it must have cost a fortune. Perhaps it's the town's private car. The town mayor's private car. It's a possibility. Either way, we should try visiting him before anything else. Hopefully he can shed some light on circumstances regarding the monster attack here in Mainz. Okay, it's Randy time. Huh? Haven't seen you all around before. From Crossbell City, I take it? Sorry to say, you did not come at a good time. Recently, wolf-like monsters have been rampaging through our town. They even hit our food storehouse near the front of the town. God, what's their deal? I hate fucking hitting this stupid thing on the front of my desk. Yeah, bad. Yes, if I hit it, if I smash it, if I light it on fire, if I destroy it, that'll fix the problem. Do you want to order something? Do it. If you want to order something, do it at the counter. Do you have business with me or something? Wow, rude. I fucking... Why don't back up? There. That fix it. Hold on. Voices can be heard from behind the door. Is something wrong? Not really, but it sounds like the mayor is in the middle of something. Maybe he has visitors? You folks have business with the mayor? Business. Yeah, we were looking for him. So we came to the right place after all, that's good news. This is the place, but you see... Probably not a good time to barge in right now. Sounds like he's having a serious discussion with someone or another. A discussion about what? You know how the CGF pulled their forces from the area this morning? They didn't find any clues on the beasts that attacked Mainz, so we were freaked out about what to do. As that was happening, some help showed up from the city. Help? Only one group comes to mind. The Bracers, probably. I don't know much, but I think they were coming up with countermeasures against the monsters. Now, I also don't know why you're here either, but I'd wait a bit before you see the mayor. What's up with those chains? There's like a solid one in the middle. What should we do? If he's busy, it'd be unprofessional to storm in on him now. Let's gather all the information we can around town and reconvene here later. I think that's all we can do in this situation. Nothing likes to be clear-cut in this line of work, eh? Can I go one day without being horribly congested? Like, fuck. Ownership of Crossbell has long been disputed between Erebonia and Calvard. The septum produced here in Mainz has been one of the leading causes of that. Nowadays, Crossbell's prosperity comes from being Zemuria's leading trade center, but that doesn't mean septum mining isn't still important. God, I wish that were me. My husband was recently attacked by a monster on his way home from work. I'm just glad his wound isn't too serious. If I were him, I'd be thinking, I'm so lucky to get a few days off from work. I'm supposed to help Marlo learn the ropes, but I can't really do much with the sorry state I'm in. All this is that damn mutt's fault. Next time it shows up, I'm gonna beat it silly with the dull end of my shovel. Aren't both ends of a shovel dull? I mean, I guess the tip of it is pointy, but... Wouldn't you want to hit it with the metal part? I feel like that would inflict more damage. More bad. You know about the locked tunnel outside of town, right? Apparently it's a long abandoned mine shaft. Doesn't that sound awesome? I really want to explore it someday. Me too. Then again, going anywhere near that would only put me on the mayor's bad side. Oh my, two handsome men. At the same time? Is something wrong, ma'am? Nothing at all, mister. Welcome to Mainz. Please take your time to savor everything our town has to offer. The guy with the jacket is super cute, but the tall redhead looks like a total bad boy. Is there something wrong with her, or... Having a lady stare at you ain't the end of the world, Lloyd. I love helping Daddy with work. Daddy may be a little rude to our neighbors, but he's always so nice to me. You have no idea how much I want to play the fucking, like, the Trash Can Yosuke Be My Bad Boy video right now. You can't say bad boy and, like, make me not think of that. Yeah, I'm gonna buy these random books. No. Not really. Now, see, here's the thing. I'm gonna buy, like, 10 of these. Because I'm gonna fucking use it. I'm gonna buy 20. I have 28 of them? Oh, shit. That's good to know. Now I have 30. I'm gonna hold on to my Sepith. I feel like I need it for later. The recent monster attacks or whatever really fire up my orbment. You know someone in town got mauled by one of those things. If something ever tried to hurt my Kimmy, there'd be hell to pay. Stop yawning. Yeah, it's not like the game bores me or anything. No, it's just like my body commands me to yawn 24/7 for some reason. Like, even if I'm driving or walking around, it doesn't stop. Children can't seem to get enough of sneaking into places they shouldn't. And I really hope Alec didn't sneak into the mine again and cause everyone trouble. With all the monster attacks recently, I wish he would be more careful. Is there something over here? No. No? This must be the entrance to the Mainz mine. It's locked. I can't blame them for being cautious after wolf attacks. Was this guy standing here before? What's with that van parked at the front of town? I'm no expert on vehicles, but that van is obviously really nice. Just whose is it? Give our offer some thought, okay? We'll be in touch real soon. Actually, we'll come to ask you about it tomorrow, so we'll expect an answer then. Oh, no. All it'll take is one more little push from us. Almost there. I can see the bonus already. Stop yawning! Revachey goons. They're the last people I expected to show up in Mainz. Wait a second. Why the hell were they talking to the mayor? We assumed the bracers were going to help, but in reality it was much worse. I'd rather they have been bracers. At least they're good guys. Huh? Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be the visitor's van. Sort of makes sense. A van that's the same size as a bus. So that wasn't the mayor's van, but theirs. Revachey has got their hands on Imperial-made vehicles, have they? The question still stands. What business could the Mafia have with a mining town like Mainz? Control? Like, money? I don't know. I bet they'd rather avoid working outside of town, not really their MO. All we can do is ask the mayor about it. Hopefully he can give us leads on the wolves and why the Mafia decided to pay him a visit. It's so fucking humid right now. It's cool in this room, but like it's still so humid that like my skin is sticky. I kinda hate it. Fuck. What, you're already back? Excuse us? Didn't you hear me? I can't make a decision like that. Just like that. Come back some other... Oh, what's this? Oh my, aren't you the people who just... You're the people we just spoke to, are you? Pardon my rudeness, I'm Bickinson. Bickinson? Mainz Mayor, Dixon Hill. It's fine, sir. We apologize for visiting at such a stressful time for you. I wouldn't say I'm particularly bothered by it. Who exactly are you folk? Crossbelt Police Department Special Support Section. Definitely not fake bracers. We came to ask about your recent monster attack, if you don't mind. That's it. You're with the city's police department, are you? At first I thought you were bracer rookies who decided to swing by Mainz. Yeah, we get that a lot. You see, we already asked around town, trying to dig up any information we could. According to what we heard, there hasn't been just one isolated case. You heard correctly. Now there have been 3 separate attacks in the area. Each instance took place at night, and no one was injured during the first 2. But yesterday, the culprits drew blood. Luckily, he only suffered minor injuries, but the damage caused by the beasts is getting worse. As a result, the whole town is too nervous to step outside at night. That's worse than I thought. And nothing came of the Guardian Force's investigation? Zilch. Those wolves, or whatever they are too cunning for their own good. However, the CGF is still the CGF. What do they think they're doing? Abandoning us after not solving a thing? Doesn't that just grind your gears? You know what grinds my gears? I understand your confusion, sir. Looks like I've got a lot to worry about. You probably requested help from the Bracer Guild, eh? Yes, well, before the CGF arrived in Mainz, we submitted a request to the Guild. Sad to say, the Guild was too caught up in something and couldn't send anyone here. In the end, the CGF was dispatched to Mainz, and knew full well that they couldn't watch over us 24/7, but... It must have caught you off guard with for the Crossbelt Guardian Force to suddenly withdraw this morning. Exactly. It's like my father used to say, when it rains, it pours. Since I had nothing else to lose, I decided I might as well ask the guild for help again. But someone else knocked at my door first. I'm sure you saw them before you came in. You mean Revachey? If you don't mind me asking, what did they want to talk to you about? I don't mind sharing. With the CGF gone, Revachol offered to become the town's new bodyguards. The beasts could attack at any time, they told me. I need to take a drink of water because I feel out of breath. Hold on a second. I'm gonna buy a drink of water. I mean, like a third of the bottle. Ugh. Bodyguards, them. Interesting. I doubt they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart, right? No, they aren't. But they also weren't planning on taking Mira as payment. Instead, they wish to build a monopoly of our Septium operations. Yep, called it. A monopoly on your mine? The state government should have the mining rights, shouldn't they? Yes, to ensure we don't mine too much, we have to abide by government mandates. Because there's an international demand for Septium, we can't go overboard with selling it. However, who we sell our Septium to is ultimately left to our discretion. For them, playing bodyguard obscures the real objective, controlling main Septium industry. Be that as it may, we still have partnerships we built up with the merchants over the years. Damn. Hair? Fuck, stop. No matter which way I try to look at it, this whole thing is a disaster. I'm sorry to hear that. Things seem to go straight to Gehenna whenever Revachol is involved. Mayor Bixen, how do you feel about letting us handle the attacks from here on out? I think we're capable of cracking this case. Really? Lloyd, are you sure? You said you're the special support section. Is it really smart to rely on the police rather than the CGF or Bracer Guild? You can trust us, sir. If things go according to plan, we can have this solved by tomorrow. Lloyd, was it wise to promise something like that? They confirmed that there are two types of wolves present in this case. You really think we'll be able to take down the culprits by tomorrow? We don't necessarily need to exterminate them, for starters. From the very beginning, our job was to clear the fog surrounding the mysteries in the CGF's report, right? You okay, Twitch? What happened? The Twitch just crashed. I'm still live. It's just the webpage crashed. Firefox has been so shitty lately. Also, they finally forced the mega bar on me. Like, when you click on it, it, like, expands the bar. Makes it too fucking big. For no reason. I finally had to delve into the userchrome.css file and be like, alright, time to fix it myself. And it's better now. It's still weird and it has this ugly blue glow around it, but it doesn't, like, get big. Although the search field that shows up is a little too big, but that's not too much of an issue, I guess. Can we stop this fucking trend of, like, inflating GUI size for no reason? I think this is Google's fault. Like, something about material design, like, let's make the GUI as big as possible, but make the font the same size. So there's just this shitload of nothing. Just a bunch of, like, white space. Nothing there, no reason for it to exist. It looks nice. It's nice on the eyes. No, I don't care. I want it to be functional. When you put it that way. I fucking hate material design so much. I used to be an advocate of it too, until they made it shitty. Like, before they started inflating everything, I thought it looked kind of nice, and I thought Chrome looked okay. Then they changed Chrome, and they made it look ugly as fuck, and everything's too big. Like, the tabs are twice the height that they used to be, and the URL bar is twice the height that it used to be, and the bookmarks bar is twice the height that it used to be. And now Firefox is trying to do the exact same goddamn thing, and I don't like it. Without meaning to, we swapped that objective to dealing with the monster themselves. Like, I know why it's being done, because of tablet UI design, but, like, here's a little thing for you that I need to make clear. UI designers, UX designers. Most people aren't using Firefox on a tablet. And most people aren't using standard Google Chrome on a tablet either. They're using the, like, Android or iOS version. The mobile version. The one that's designed for a tablet. I have a proposal, everyone. Like that White Wolf implied, I think we already have all the keys to the case. That completely butchered that sentence. Why don't we try to have at least one meeting and a brainstorm about the entire case? I think that's a good idea. If we try to piece everything together, maybe we'll discover something new. Alrighty, if that's the plan, we should probably catch the bus back to the city. That's not necessary. We can always just stay in Maine's overnight. The inn's guest room is big enough for us to hold our meeting. Someone's eager. Late if our first case is anything to judge by. You must have realized something about the case, eh? Just like you did with the mess in the downtown district. Yeah, I have. Though I'm not 100% sold on my theory yet. If you're willing, I'd appreciate your help in sifting through all this evidence at the meeting. We're happy to help. We should hurry and book a room at the inn if we're ready. I think the thing that pisses me off the most about the Firefox UX or UI change thing is that I don't mind the changing of UI or like a minor change like that, but like, let us disable it, please. Like, I don't want the fucking suggested sites to come up. Like when you click on the URL bar, that's annoying. Like when I start typing, sure, that's like that's fine, but when I click on the bar, no, that's stupid. That's gonna result in like you click on the bar, like little Timmy's like using his computer to do homework, and then like his mom comes in to click on the URL bar to type something in, and like fucking Pornhub shows up. Like just immediately, you know. I'm just saying, it's bad design. Now we should try and sort through our information and come up with a game plan. Many details are foggy in the CGS and initial report. We knew about the string of monster attacks, but not much more. Fortunately, our investigation shed light on many of those points. But there's still something important that we haven't been able to confirm yet. I thought we'd gotten everything. What are you talking about? The monster's objective... We still haven't pinned down the first thing detectives usually look for in an investigation. The monster's objective behind all of this. That's a good point. Taking the damage that they did in St. Ursula into account, it doesn't look like they did it to cause that... Because they had the munchies, does it? The munchies. According to Armorica Village Chief, there's a possibility that all these attacks are a warning from the Divine Wolves, but... It's more likely that those Black Wolves are our culprits. Yes, I agree. If that's the case, our search for an objective is just as bleak as it was minutes ago. I'm afraid so. Still, it's too early to conclude that everything happened because those wolves felt like it. This fucking... I'm talking in, like... The mustache is, like, vibrating. The other people have this fucking problem, like, they talk and, like the hair, like, touches the lip and it vibrates at a resonance. Don't know what the resonance is of my voice. My monotonous fucking voice. Well, it may only apply to the hospital case. The wolves must have needed quite the entry route to reach the roof. We already know their entry route. Oh, whatever. It's also strange that they left without damaging anything and seemingly held back. That is peculiar. It would be unprofessional to conclude that it was just the pack's whim. Basically, our motive is hiding from us. That in itself is a clue, ain't it? Exactly. In these sorts of cases, people generally follow a particular framework. Different attacks by the same pack. I think if we analyze each individual framework, that could lead us to a proper motive. Framework? It's nothing too complicated. Generally, crimes consist of 4 aspects: culprit, objective, means, and result. What do you think would happen if we decided to shift what we know around? How so? Wait a second, I'll write these out for us to see. Culprit, wolves. Means, wolves' abilities. Result, property damage and injuries. Objective, unknown. Yeah, that's the gist of it. So how do we go about this shifting you were talking about? Well, how about this? Which one corresponds to culprit? Black wolves. Objective. Unknown. Means. Wolves' abilities. Result. What? Black wolves. Objective. Property damage and injuries. Means. Unknown. I don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure where I was going with all this. What if I try this? Culprit unknown. Oh. Okay. I'm an idiot, so just... What do you mean objective wolves' abilities? What? That doesn't make it... Whatever. That's it. If we go by this now, rather than the wolves being culprits, they were the means. And using the wolves' abilities was the objective. I'm not a detective. I didn't graduate from detective school class with the degree. Oh, Lloyd, you completely flipped the case on its head. You're thinking that all the people behind that people are behind the attacks after all. I said this earlier. There's like a dude whistling to control the wolves, right? Or perhaps not a dude. Perhaps a, very specific individual that I definitely do not know the name of. If they're able to control the wolves, it's natural to think so. Our only problem is not knowing the exact method of control. Wait. Whistling? Luckily, we have a particular statement that can help us guess their method. From someone we talked to. Oh, I think I know. You picked up on it too? That statement that came from Shizuku. Shizuku McLean. The Divine Blade of Wind's daughter will be key to cracking this case wide open. Shizuku's statement. I was starting to get a little anxious, so I opened the window and listened very carefully. I didn't hear any more screams, but I did hear something that almost reminded me of someone breathing. Whoops. After hearing that for a few minutes, I suddenly heard what sounded like something jumping. There was something else I heard on top of what I already told you. For some reason, I felt like I heard a faint whistling sound coming from outside the hospital. Was that whistling how they controlled the wolves? I think that's likely. Wolves are quite similar to dogs. Their ears can pick up frequencies that the average human ear cannot. Special whistles have been made to exploit that for a while now. Our perps are using a dog whistle, eh? If you train them well enough, you can get warhounds to do damn near anything. Well, it's not like the armies use them. It's mainly just Jaegers. Interesting. I think I'm starting to see the dots connect. If this was their method, they'd need a way to transport the wolves around. Wait, did they? That's right, we even saw that black van earlier. Oh, that's an interesting hypothesis. I was thinking something else. It may lack decisive evidence, but it's still the best explanation we've got right now. In the end, everything was connected. Their motive must have been to monopolize the Septium industry, right? Maybe that was just a bonus. That's what I'm thinking. Revachol is going all out in their efforts to overwhelm and conquer their rival group. Hey, you. Hey, you. If they wanted to use those wolves in their fight against them, then they'd have to test whether or not they can control the beasts. Because they'd be useless if they couldn't follow any of their orders. That's the truth behind all of these different attacks, ain't it? My throat is starting to hurt. God damn. Yeah, I have no doubt. To start off, the Mafia visited the village right after the CGF withdrew. Part of me thinks if I just, like, breathe harder, it'll fix it. But no, it just makes it worse. Fucking... Hold on a second. I just tried to, like, rocket blast my nose out. Nope, that just made the congestion worse. Yeah. Whoa, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. Ooh, I thought I saw a centipede on the floor. What is that? That looks like a bug, but not a centipede. What is that? That is fuzz from my sock. Okay. Yeah, today's been too active. To start off, the Mafia visited the village right after the CGF withdrew. Isn't that too strange to be a coincidence? And if the CGF's commander who gave the order is really tied to a Diet member, don't you think they probably collaborated on this entire thing? What it did do is it opened up, like, I hate that this happens. Like, it's always this thing where, like, I have one nostril My phone fell over. Is this not a flat surface? Huh. It doesn't want to... Okay, stay. Is my desk not level? Either my desk isn't level or my base on my monitor is unlevel. Anyway, like, what happens is I always have, like, one nostril completely fucking shut. Like, I know your nose is supposed to have, like, one nostril slightly more closed than the other, but no, it's just always shut. Either one is open or neither are open. It's fucking annoying, but I got both of them open with that, so I can kind of breathe now. Don't you think it's probably they collaborate? Don't you think they probably collaborated on this entire thing? That very well could be. I knew there was corruption in the Diet, but to think they actually go this far. You think they plan on going further? Oh yeah. Considering they've already conducted combat tests, you'd think it'd be enough. Given how the CGF withdrew, you think they'd no longer want to conduct any more tests. But something about that doesn't sit well with me. Their actions this time around seem unnecessarily ambitious. A monopoly on the septum industry. If they really wanted that, they'd have to act one last time, wouldn't they? Judging by past encounters with Revachol, I'd say you're spot on there, Teotot. When do you think this supposed attack will occur? Tonight! We know that Mayor Bixen is probably going to contact the Bracer Guild tomorrow. If they really plan on following through on their threat, my throat! Alright. I'm just gonna keep downing water until it stops hurting, man. Tonight is their only option. That doesn't leave us much choice. We're going to ambush the wolves and arrest the Revachol members behind this, then? We must. There's no overlooking something this big. Should we contact the CGF for support? No, if the CGF takes part in this, I bet the Mafia will go home scot-free, given their ties to that Diet member. We'll have to do this alone. Understood. If they appear, it will most likely be in the middle of the night, right? All the other incidents have occurred late into the night, so that would be a safe assumption. We still have some time left before dark. Should we go over our strategy? If we're running short on supplies, we should take care of that first. Once we're done preparing, let's wait here on standby until midnight. Inspect the table. Okie dokie. Oh god, you ever like you're super hungry, but you don't eat anything, you just drink water? Ugh, I'm getting that feeling right now. Doesn't feel bad, it's just an odd sensation. Sloshy. That's the word I'll use. Anything else I need? Oh, yeah. Money's gone. That's okay. Daddy, it's so late. What's for dinner? I'm starving. Only your favorite, Kimmy, my homemade hamburger. Oh, don't talk about burgers, man. I love those the mostest. Gotta shovel food down my gullet. live on stream. I'm not doing that. I don't eat on stream anymore. I used to. But then I realized it's fucking horrendous to watch. You're the ones who rented the room down the hall, right? I was trying to get that big room, but the lady who runs this place said that that room was too spacious for a party of two. She sure knows her stuff. It's been a while since someone rejected one of my whims. I should go return this tableware to the inn owners while I still can. Of course, she wanted to eat in the comfort of her own room. My lady can be a selfish person. I'm good. If we're ready, let's stand by here until midnight. We still need to decide our strategy for when the monsters show up. Simply driving them away from the town will not be enough, correct? We'll also have to corner the Mafia goons who are pulling the strings. This is starting to sound a bit trickier than we thought, eh? Nah, it was fine. Wow, that is a low texture sky. Low res texture sky. Sky texture. Low resolution skybox texture. Maybe I had a little too much to drink. It's already gotten this late, eh? The mayor told us to head back home early, you know. Worried about a few small monsters. I put a side visit in the casino to keep shaving away those damn mines, man. Cut me some slack. No, not schlack, just slack. Oh. And let me have a couple of drinks, damn it. Dude, every weekend you go to that casino and bleed yourself dry. You must be their best regular, huh? You know, given how much mirror they milk out of you. Shut up, I'm saving my money for my next trip. Just you watch. I'll score big at the roulette next time and win everything back. Huh? Did you hear that? The hell? No way, the wolves? Please stay away from me. Help us, Adios. Yo, you two might want to cover your eyes. What? What the? I skipped something back. What did it say? Woof. What was that? A flashbang. These babies are pretty useful against mutts like these. You guys. From earlier. Save the talking for later. Right now, go take shelter in the inn. Yeah. What's going on? I think you pissed them off. They've recovered pretty quickly. This is gonna be a real pain in the ass. Alright, everyone, let's take them out. Mini boss time. Or just regular boss if you want to, put it that way. So, let's see here. Dovin Kaiser. Everybody's too spread out. Ellie has information on. I think she's the one with information, yeah. What's up with the texture clipping? That's weird. Like, when it zooms out, it freaks out. That's weird. Hey, they got close to each other. Good. Nice. You should go attack Lloyd. Weak 2-0. A Mafia warhound wearing iron armor pursues targets via strict orders. That texture clipping is very strange. Hell yeah. It doesn't make much of a difference, but it did AT delay it, which is nice. Man, they're just going after Lloyd all day, aren't they? Can that reach? No. Let me move her more to the center. Her healing is more immediate than everyone else's, so having her in the center like that feels like a good idea. Let me try to build up some craft points here. They take damage from aerial magic, so use it on both of them. Oh, that sucks. That's not gonna hit any of them, is it? Nope. Get in the circle. Yeah, good boy. Please stay in the circle. All of you, please stay in the circle. Be a good boy and stay in the circle. No, I said stay in the circle, man. Is it even gonna hit more than one of them? No. Fucking piece of shit, let's stay in the circle. I'm gonna steal that double. Attack the one that's weaker. He'll die faster and stuff. Also, Lloyd's about to die anyway, so I might as well use this S-Craft. Resist. I should probably heal. I can't get both of you, huh? Not that I need to. She already has full health. Nice. Still have no idea what they're saying. I keep forgetting I can skip the S-Craft animation. I get the feeling there's going to be another fight after this, so no more S-Craft. I need to save. Kind of hoping I can get both of them, but if I don't, that's fine, I guess. Here, actually, go knock that dude into the other one. If I can. Nope, okay. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Never mind. Yeah, I can get both of them. That craft point increase with her art, that's actually really useful. If that, like, upgrades to something even better later on, that's gonna be fantastic to have. Yeah, beat him up. I was like, do I want to hit him in the face? Yeah, I do. Just build that shit up. I'm gonna need it. Crash bomb. Ooh. Beast flesh. They definitely were a handful. Now that I take a closer look, they look like dogs, not wolves. So these were trained warhounds after all. Where are they going? Still kicking, huh? I'm gonna follow them? It's fine, just follow them for now. They'll probably lead us back to where the mobsters are. Right. So we're gonna find out if my hypothesis was correct or not. Do I have a mosquito bite? I think I do. I fucking hate mosquitoes so much. Oh, yep, nope. I was wrong. It was them. Woof woof. What the? Why are you mutts back here so soon? I'm pretty sure we ordered you to tear those town people to shreds. What's the matter with you? Freeze. What? Who the hell? Crossbelt Police Department Special Support Section. You're with Revachet & Co., aren't you? You're under arrest on the charges of property damage and assault. The cops are here? How'd they find us in a place like this? The Special Support Section? You're the guys who took down Fabio and his men, aren't you? These are the runts that messed up our plans in the downtown district. How cute, they remembered us. Should I feel honored? Because honestly, I could not care less. Well, not like it matters. We gotta teach the... Oh, sheesh! We gotta teach these junior detectives a lesson. I can take them. You took real good care of our friends, so it's only natural for us to return the favor, yeah? Looks like you dealt with our warhounds, too. Perfect, we'll have you on your knees begging for mercy. You're resisting arrest? Obviously, you moron. That's a crime, you know. Get ready, cause it's clobbering time. Who says that? I kind of had a feeling they were gonna make me fight them again. They brought... Damn armrest. They brought meds? You seriously think, like, that pros like ourselves wouldn't come prepared? Sick 'em. Yeah, rip out their throats. Here they come. Don't hold back. Well, I was right to charge up them trap points. Alright, Tio does not have an S-craft ready, unfortunately. Also, shit! That's a bad crit. Who took the most damage? Do not let Tio die. No, that's not... Fucking cursor system. Well, anyway, this will be easier to get more targets in here like this, because they're all going to be standing around and stuff. You have no EP left. That's unfortunate. Use this now. Yeah, I can only get these three, huh? I was gonna let it charge up again, but no. That'll take too long. That fire is nice. I don't like seeing Tio's pained expression. Gotta fix that. Also, this will give her some hella craft. Yeah, did you see that? I wonder how fast she can cast that. Hey, thanks for getting in range. Hopefully the other ones don't move. Oh, they can heal it them. Oh, it is a good thing he's on fire. It's a very good thing he's on fire. How many of you can I get? I can get... Lloyd and Tio. When Tio finishes casting that, You're gonna be in a world of pain. You need area attacks. Keep her alive. Oh, Teal has an EP heal there too. That's nice. Not that it really matters all that much. But kind of helped. There's a crit there. I'm fucking stealing that. What is Tio's? Right. Make sure I don't fuck it up. Yeah! This is the best S-Craft so far. Like, just in terms of functionality. You get her positioned right, ooh, it's nice. It's like a weaker version of Ren's S-Craft. I mean, character that I don't know the name of. That was a team rush, man. I could have had that. Yeah, fuck you. Go slap him around a little bit. Because he can heal. The guitar riff on this reminds me of fucking... I hate to say it, it reminds me of fucking Ram Ranch. Man, really? Let me move around a little bit. Maybe. I could move even further down. You should move further down, too. I don't care about you. Oh, don't move! Oh, whatever. No, slap him. Can't reach. Too far away. I don't know why I keep saving Lloyd's S-Craft, but I'm gonna save it. I feel like I'm doing pretty okay in this fight. Like how the dogs explode when you kill them. Does it imply that we're killing them? Because they did. I think they did it before, so. Bye-bye. Oh. I feel bad for these dogs. I should have killed him on the Sepith up tile, but whatever, it doesn't really matter all that much. Man, that difference in experience for those two. That's, damn. Did the stream pick that up? It was like a static crackle. It's a good thing we didn't take them lightly. I cannot believe they were able to control those warhounds in such a manner that we killed. They're dead now. Which is unfortunate. They aren't some 2-bit mobsters, that's for sure. Is this for real? How the hell we get taken down by a bunch of kids? Resistance is futile. We'll be handing you over to the CGF first thing in the morning. But for tonight, we're gonna chuck you boys in the warehouse. Oh, don't worry, we'll be keeping watch. See what happens if you try to pull anything. You're gonna escape. Don't try to run. You ain't getting away. Oh, don't get the wrong idea. Sure, you may have caught us off guard, but we still have a few tricks up our sleeves. Yeah, more dogs! There were more? This ain't looking good. Oh, no, we didn't kill them. Wait, why are there 4 of them behind us? We fought 3 earlier. I don't like dogs nearly enough to play with 10 of them at the same time. How does it feel to have the tables turned? We're gonna pay you back double for making us look like chumps. I'm going to enjoy taking my sweet time torturing you, brats. We'll see about that. This doesn't look good, Lloyd. Situation critical. Damn, I guess I gotta bust it out. Don't bust, Randy, please. You punks say your prayers yet? Let's get this party started. Huh? What's going on? These are the good boy wolves. Well, actual wolves and not dogs. Why are you hovering in midair? Do you see that? There's a fucking, like, single line of pixels right there. It follows his art. That's interesting. It's him. The White Wolf. Nice, he even brought backup. Randy, were you about to activate your Ultra Instinct mode? What are you much scared for? They're totally outnumbered, so quit cowering. Stop hiding your tails between your legs. This is the difference between the real deal and your fakes. No kidding. No way in hell I'd ever pit a dog against a wolf. They seem to be angry at the mafiosos for having smeared their good name. Have they come for retribution, then? Give it up. It's over. You're under arrest on the charges of property damage and assault, as well as resisting arrest and attempted murder. Maybe. They did try to kill us. Okay, thank you, doggy. Wolfie. With red claws. Mm-hmm. So I've been caught, have I? That little wolf has some impressive senses. It's clear that he's not just some regular old animal. Oh, he saw her. And those four, they really didn't think this through, did they? I would have probably gotten to hear their blood-curdling screams right about now had the wolves not saved them. A tumultuous road lies ahead of them. To be fair, they're only beginners. Oh my. Are you here to enjoy the show as well? Or were you waiting to make your heroic entrance once they realized they were in over their heads? Am I right, Arios McLean? Or would you prefer the Divine Blade of Wind? Why did this hex box move? I could say the same to you. Enforcer number 15 of the Society of Ouroboros. Don't fucking say. Not reading that out loud. Oh, you know me. I suppose I'll spare you the introduction then. You're everything I could expect from a bracer who declined the promotion to S rank. It's honestly much more than I deserve. The expectations to become Cassius Bright's Why Did It Move successor were also too much for me to bear. Really now? Ren looks so fucking smug in this game. I've only had the pleasure of meeting Cassius Bright once, but... it keeps moving. I'm almost positive your swordsmanship surpasses his. You might even be on par with the strongest person I've ever known. Should I take that as a compliment? I found out that you've been staying here in Crossbell these past few months. I was convinced that you were planning another one of your tea parties at first. Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions. Crossbell is plenty stimulating, regardless of whether I hold a tea party or not. It would be uncouth of me to start my own entertainment in addition to everything else. That's reassuring to hear, at least. Why is the music so loud in this area? Or in this scene? I suppose you've come to Crossbell for personal reasons, then. Answer this one question, if you will. How much longer will you continue to run away from them? Well, it's not my place to interfere with your fate. Having them at the Crossbell branch has helped me in many ways. However, you understand you cannot continue running away from the answer that awaits, yes? Leave me alone. I have plenty of reasons other than Estelle and Joshua to be in Crossbell. I'm getting him repaired, and there's something I need to find out. Oh, and what exactly would that be? Wouldn't you like to know? I'll promise to be a good girl, so please leave me be. And on that note, I presume you won't be sharing any details with those two, correct? Indeed, you have nothing to worry about. As long as you leave this land be, I promise to not interfere with your own personal matters. Thank you! Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave. Have a wonderful evening, Mr. Divine Blade. Huh. He's not concerned about the fact that giant robot, a lost kitten. The three of them will continue to wander aimlessly with how things are going. If only there were a third party to create an opportunity for them. Why don't you fucking do— oh, whatever, he doesn't feel like it, probably. I doubt it. If only this were to happen. Not by me, though. I don't want to do it. Begin the fucking land tank. Road tank? What do you call those things? It's like a tank, but it has wheels instead of treads. You've blown me away, everyone. It's a, like, urban tank, I guess? I never would have guessed that you'd single-handedly solve the entire case. Honestly, I'm quite impressed. Next time, though, give us a call before you start a fight right outside of town. Sorry about that. I'm hesitant to admit it, but the possibility that the Mafia were getting their intel from the CGF commander crossed my mind for a second. It pains me to hear you say that, but I suppose I can't fault you for it. Gut feeling aside, what would you have done if those White Wolves didn't save you? Well, you see, we probably would have been served as dinner. In that sort of situation, it would have been prudent to discuss the matter directly with me, or with Sergei at least. There are always more options on the table. Crossbell faces a myriad of trials and tribulations currently, that is an undeniable fact. But trying to solve them all on your own is nothing more than mere selfishness. Yeah, you may be right. I can't argue against that. Oh, my throat. Hold on. How big is this bottle? 1 liter? This is a 1 liter bottle? What? Really? It's so short, though. Oh, is it because it's square-shaped? I don't know. Well, that's, 2/3 of a liter gone. I'm gonna have to take the mega piss after this stream. Well, I think that's enough scolding for one day. I'm glad that you all are safe. As the Deputy Commander of the Crossbell Guardian Force, I thank you for your assistance in this case. You are welcome, Deputy Commander. Would you look at this? I never thought I'd see the day where you thanked me for something. By the way, Deputy Commander, what do we plan to do with the White Wolves that saved the SSS? I suppose our initial suspicions were completely unsubstantiated. It should be fine to leave them be, but I would not let it worry you, Deputy Commander. They don't seem to be the type to cause any unnecessary trouble for those around them. Oh, is that your conclusion? In that regard, we humans were the foolish ones on this string of incidents. To think that the Mafia caused uproars all across the state in order to test their warhounds. And just because someone's backing them, they underestimated us. It's far-fetched on paper, yes. But considering the extent of the damage, surely there's no way they can talk their way out of this, right? You're kidding. They still have the chance to pay bail. Yes, there's a high probability that they do. Up until now, we managed to expose the Mafia's smuggling operation near the border, but that comes at a cost. Each time we catch them, they pressure us and get bailed out of jail. What's more, the smuggled goods are usually brought back to them under blatantly false pretenses. That can't be! That's annoying. An annoying endless cycle. Come to think of it, Bellegarde Gate was facing a similar problem. Still, you have to remember that not everyone gives in to corruption. If every good man and woman were to lose hope now, Crossbell would be in peril. With that in mind, don't forget that there are people fighting against corruption as hard as they possibly can. People like yourselves. Yes, ma'am, we'll make sure to never forget that. Good, I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. Follow me. I can drive you back to Crossbell City if you want. Seeker, prepare to head out.
Yes, Mom.
Yeah, she did it for me. Yes, ma'am. Can I have one of those cars? It looks much cooler than mine. So sleepy. Amen to that, we practically pulled another all-nighter. Limit reached, considering standby... Fucking... Tio. Damn computer. Once we get back to the annex, we're going to have a good long rest. The Chief's report can wait until after we are recharged. The fuck is on my sock? Oh. Piece of tissue. I blew my nose very hard-like. A nap sounds lovely right about now. We're not gonna get that. Oh? Yo, job well done. Chief, is something wrong? Don't tell me you went out of your way to welcome us back. How adorable. As if I would do something as sappy as that. Sonya just gave me a call and filled me in on what happened. Sounds to me like Lady Luck played a major part in your success today. You could say that. Right, in the end, we couldn't finish what we started. If you weren't waiting for us, what were you doing out here, Chief? It's quite unusual. The unusual location for your post-breakfast smoke, is it not? Post-breakfast smoke. I can't help it, okay? You showed up out of nowhere, so you can blame me for... Can you blame me for wanting to take the edge off? He showed up? What are you talking about? You've got me curious. Spill the beans. Why'd you have to spill your beans? You fucked me, lobster! Hell if I know. Something just tells me that he's here for you. He seems like he's friendly, but kind of brazen. Okay then, so he's waiting for us inside? Time to see who our mystery guest is. Say it. Say you're fond of me, lobster. Am I dropping frames? I am. I'll give it a sec. Is it gonna settle down? It's in solid yellow. Wait, that was the end of Chapter 1, really? Yeah, Chapter 1 was good. I didn't expect that to be the end of it, though. Is OBS gonna stop dropping frames now, or... It's seeming to not like what's going on. I don't know. Is this the beginning of Chapter 2? It didn't say Chapter 2. Okay, let me lower the bitrate a bit. Something seems wrong. I did not reset my network equipment today, did I? I doubt that's the issue, though. Something seems wrong with Twitch, maybe? Maybe it'll like 5,000 better? Is that... Grind your gears less? Okay, that was weird. Huh. Yeah, no, it wasn't dropping a shitload of frames, but it was like dropping like half of them. Like it was sending out 30 frames, dropping 30, sending out 30, dropping 30. Okay, that was weird. It's fine now. I just lowered the bitrate by 1,000 and that fixed it. Not that big of a deal. As long as it doesn't, like, go beneath like, 2,000, then it's good. Like, once it goes beneath 2,000, then we get into some fucking problems. Oh, my. The end of the chapters during nighttime in Mainz? Yeah, I did that. Oh, my. The hell? It's him. At least, I'm back from Mainz. I just got back. I beat up some wolves, and then this guy came and helped me out. He's a pretty gamer. A friend of yours, I hope? He came in without knocking, caused me to subconsciously draw my gun, too. But man, this guy is even lazier than me. He just sprawled out on the ground there, so I left him to his business. How did you... No. Why are you here? Wolf noises. Oh. Theo, you catch any of that? Let's see. I am known as Zeet. I appreciate your clearing away the false accusations against my brethren and I. Something along those lines. So his name is Zeet. Zeit. He came to thank us? Maybe so, but this guy still sounds like a pompous ass. I can make him mad. Really? What is it, Tio? How do I put this? Make no mistake, you four are still young and unreliable. I shall lend you a paw every now and then, out of pure necessity. But only when I feel like it. You'll do what? Help from a wolf? Whoa, can we back up a minute? Woof. Woof. There's no need for concern. I left the pack to a subordinate, so they're in capable paws. That's not really the issue here. Okay, I guess we have a pet now. Mascot. A legendary divine wolf, eh? Congrats, you guys just won yourselves one hell of an ally. Chief, you can't be serious. For the time being, I'll just keep telling myself that he's a police dog. But listen, this big guy is your responsibility, not mine. And with that settled, I'm off to bed. Wait a second! Just our luck. Is this really okay? I like dog. Dog good. Wolf good. Doggy. I agree with the Chief's decision. He will prove to be an invaluable member of the Special Support Section. Besides, don't you think his fluffy white tuft of fur is really cute? Yes, it's incredibly adorable. I suppose we should see how this plays out. Might be useful when we're in a pinch, eh? Maybe you guys are right. If we just leave him like that, he'll look like a stray. Maybe we'll get him a collar somewhere? He might not like that. Oh, yep. Chapter 1, end. Close the window. Yeah, I did it! Is it gonna report all of my stuff or just the main one? No, it's gonna report all of it. Good. You have been promoted to 12th class. Spirit badge. Wolfed down. It was a good theme. Yeah, Arius' theme is good. It was just really loud. I had to turn down my volume. You bastards! You think you had the nerve to run? Return! Oh, shit. Big bad. That's just Kingpin. Where's Spider-Man? Why does Kingpin have hair? You have any idea how much Mira we wasted bailing you out? It's not exactly a walk in the park to go and bribe Diet members, you know that, right? We're sorry, boss. We weren't expecting the police to show up from out of nowhere. God, his nose is huge. Those guys called themselves the Special Support Section. Fabio, Moran. Are those rookies responsible for causing your dumbasses to screw up? Yes, sir. Those brats in the downtown district seem to be cooperating with them. I heard they were nothing more than a team of incompetent children. And you all managed to lose to them? You utter failures. No! We'll get a revenge on him, we swear it! Oh, no. That's Kingpin. The fuck is that? Don Corneo? I've heard those damn kids use that rundown office building in Central Square as their headquarters. Just say the word and we'll raise their building, boss. You dumbasses! Does it look like I gave a damn about some brats from the CPD? The only ones we need to focus on... The only ones we need to focus on crushing are Hayu. Okay, I read that wrong. Those damn Eastern Quarter pricks think they can waltz in here and take what Revichet owns. Well, Oh my god, why is his art so, defined? Cell shade? It has like a cell shaded look to it almost. Like, I don't like him. That's a big mouth. Now, Garcia, there's no need to get so worked up. Fat man. Don. Like, the lines on his face are very thick. Like the thick lines. Versus, like, the other art, which is not so thick lines. We may have lost a vital route to the Republic due to their interference the other day. What Hayu doesn't know is that we have connections with Speaker Hartman. Our stranglehold on Crossbell is airtight. Like, his lines are not so thick. There's very thin lines right there. But Dawn, only one of their men is dangerous. Nobody other than the man dressed in black is worth giving attention to. That little assassin of theirs is what you had some fun with. That you had some fun with, eh? I imagine he's quite dexterous if he managed to handle a veteran Jaeger. I have no doubt in mind that Cow spent a fortune hiring him. Who? Who are these people? Is that so? Not to worry, Garcia. We've already begun planning countermeasures to deal with Hayu. We've received a rough estimate on the Warhounds. We'll be victorious next time. We have more pressing concerns, like next month's fast-approaching auction. I understand, Don. I thought that said Don Macaroni for a second. I'm calling him that. I'm just gonna call him that. I don't give a damn about how much of a nuisance they are. We absolutely cannot let them interfere with this year's auction. We can't ignore the police and guild. Neither of them can touch us anyway. Revichet must organize and plan so that we don't get caught off guard yet again by Hayu's goddamn assassin. Understood. Don Macaroni. I want what's in his chest. What's in his chest? The chest behind him. I want that. Okay. This is the most animated I've ever seen a sprite in one of these games. Also, you just jumped like 8 feet in the air. Holy shit. Thank Idios I managed to pull it off. That was a good showing. Who are these people? New? Like new people. Thank you, Leah. Ilya? I think it's Ilya. The first letter looks slightly thinner than the L. I hate the fact that uppercase I looks the same as lowercase L in so many fucking fonts. Put the bars on the top and the bottom of the I. Your speed and timing are great. All you need to do is work on adjusting to the rhythm during each interval. Don't just get into the swing of the music. Control it with your dancing and acting till the very end. Do it quietly, purely, and with the majesty that's exclusive to the Moon Princess. I'll focus on doing that. Well, I suppose it'd be heartless of me to call you sloppy. To be honest, I'm pretty dang impressed. Not a single person has been able to keep up with me during practice until now. You're going all out on this, aren't you? Thank you, that means a lot. Still, I can't shake my anxiety. What if I end up holding back during a performance? Holding you back during a performance? Don't sweat it, you have talent to spare. Heck, I bet you've got a good chance of surpassing me one of these days. Come on, just trust in my judgment. I really don't see that happening. I mean, surpassing you, that's impossible. I don't exactly intend on making it a walk in the park for you. You'd better hurry up and get on my level while you still can. Get on my level! You'll be my rival, Rixia. Rixia? A performer who I can finally compete with. Please refrain from making impossible demands. How did I even end up here? I should already be back home and far away from Crossbell by now. Pretty simple if you ask me. The moment I caught you watching me practice, your fate was sealed. I'm never going to let you go, got it? Goddess help me, I've been kidnapped by a crazy dancer. Oh dear, are you that exhausted? No, I'm okay. It's just, I'm still worried about not being good enough, and there's that letter we have to deal with. Letter? What was up with that again? The letter that was addressed to you? You know, the one from that Yin person? Yin. Oh, that one. What a load of garbage. Isn't it just some stupid prank? If I let every one of those get under my skin, I wouldn't be the star that I am. But Ilya, yeah, it's like... thinner, thicker. Put the fucking bars on the top. Listen, girlie, after your debut, you're going to start getting mountains of fan letters. There's definitely going to be some weird ones in there, so just toss those in the bin. I've got a body pillow of you. Heck, it might even be worse for you. With that chest, I bet all the boys will hardly be able to take their eyes off of you. Alright, okay. Okay, see, I was gonna... Never mind. Wait a minute, Ilya, please stop! Sorry about that, I lost control for a sec. But come on, Rexia. Let me get up a little bit let me get a bit close and personal with them for a bit. That's weird. It won't hurt, I swear, it'll be the opposite. Ahem. Mr. Avon? The heck were you waiting for there, though? Were you here for that whole thing? Yes, and you should watch yourself, Ilya. It's quite clear you're dedicated, but you could spare us the inappropriate and unnecessary conduct. I'm her acting coach, silly, that's all. Horixia, since it's already this late, I want you to spend the night at my apartment. I won't have you walking over to that port of town when it's this dark out. I promise it's not as dangerous as you make it out to be. Everyone there has been incredibly kind ever since I moved in. Pish posh? Who says that? They all have ulterior motives. Even on the best of nights, the city has... Nope. Nope, that's a... You can't throw complicated words at me like that. I want to know how it's pronounced. Libidinous?
Libidinous.
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 Libidinous teenagers. I've never used the word heard the word libido used in another another tense like that. I'm not good at English. I speak gamer. If they got a glimpse of that hot bod of yours, what would they do? Probably throw themselves at you, that's what. Describing yourself, are we? Ah, that's right. There's a call for you, Ilya. Really? Is it from a woman by any chance? Yes, will you take it? But of course! Sorry, I'll be back in a bit. Alright. Okay, I'll be here. That woman never changes. I thought she would be the slightest bit disturbed by the letter, but I guess not. We are talking about Ilya. In everything she does, she dazzles like a beautiful golden sun. Still, that just means she needs to be even more cautious of others. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's no problem at all, Ilya. If I were to guess, you stayed after practice to mentor your favorite new dancer. And I'm sure that your enthusiasm wore out that poor troop leader. Yeah, trying to get back in position. What? No! That's ridiculous. So anyway, what's up, Cecile? Cecile? Wait. Kinda odd to get a call from you this late. Oh, right. I just wanted to thank you. You know, for the tickets you sent me. Oh, that's all. I know you might be busy and all with the hospital, but come if you can, okay? It's the opening day of the anniversary festival, after all. Surely you'll be able to get that one day off, right? I'll figure something out. Also, I can't help but feel a little sorry. You got me tickets for the first ever public performance and their S-section seats. Just call it star privilege. And besides, having my best friend come watch me perform is going to put me at the top of my game. Feeling the heat from you is gonna stop me from screwing up. How very much like you to keep a strong face of it. Keep strong in the face of adversity. My brain wanted to read it as keep strong in the face of adversity. I suppose you're always the type that enjoys the thrill of challenging adversity head on. Adversity. Libidinous. No denying that, my friend. Anyway, make sure you bring a sexy stud along with you. I mean, you work at St. Ursula, don't you? There should be plenty of promising bachelors hanging around there. Yes, perhaps I will. What? Oh, Cecile. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's okay, I know. I've moved on. That's so? Oh, that's right. Why don't you just invite that little brother of yours? Didn't he return to Crossbell just recently? You're talking about Lloyd? Are you sure? He might be busy with his work. Then again, I don't think I've ever seen one of your plays, so this might be a once-in-a-lifetime chance for him. He's ever seen one of your plays. Exactly, go for it, girl! Oh my god! Cecile! Bring that... I can't. Sorry, Elia, it's almost time for me to start my night shift. Thanks for the tickets, really. I can't wait to watch you perform again. Practice hard, okay? And you go save some lives or something. Talk to you later, Cecile. 3 years. Looks like it might still be still too soon for those wounds to heal. Be still. Oh, I can do that too. Let's see here. A list of major Imperial investments enterprises. Speculation from Calvardian assets. Sales reports of the 3 largest pharma companies in Remiferia. And Liberal, the delivery destination of the newest orbital engine model. Well, I love you, Crossbell. Information just flows into my open hands. Who? The fuck is this? Freckles. Huh. A good haul, I'd say. This job was a walk in the park. A proper search of the database was all I needed to fish up that info my client wanted. This dude's got thick lines, too. Since those idiots running the net don't realize how important security is, I can do whatever I want online. What is this? What, we have the internet now? What? No, hold on a second. Doesn't make any sense. Is that fucking boxed pizza? What? Cold pizza? I'd rather die. You shut the fuck up. You shut your fucking mouth. Cold pizza is amazing. You know what they say, information and pizza are both best served hot. Let's see, any farther and I'll be in a private network. I already don't like this guy. Maybe I should just hack the IBC's main terminal. That should give me some hints on Kitty's identity. I love my life. An orb mail. Dear Mr. Jonas Sacre, placing my trust in your skill, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Where's the source of this? Definitely coming from a strong terminal somewhere. It was redirected from the Harbor District. Hey, you trading? Yeah! Yin, huh? Things are really starting to heat up, aren't they? Just how I like it. Fuckers talking shit on cold pizza. The only... No. Angry. Cold pizza, cold spaghetti, both are gifts from above. I will say, for cold spaghetti to be good, it has to, like, actually be good in the first place. Not like some shitty, like you just, like, dump a can of, like, SpaghettiOs out into a bowl and just eat it like that. No. We're back. Home sweet home. SpaghettiOs taste like metal. Like, I don't know if it's just me, like, I feel like SpaghettiOs I don't know if the flavor, if it's just in my mind, but like I feel like the flavor of SpaghettiOs comes from the can that they're in. That's what it feels like to me, at least. You guys made it back before us. I thought that was a donut on the table for a second, and yep, I'm still hungry. Can't stop thinking about food. Can't stop thinking about that fucking Persona 4 Golden on Steam. Just saying, a little excited. All we did was sort a few documents down at the precinct. Oh god, no. Now I'm like in an excited mood again. Also, I'm really hungry. Tio and I even had time to make a lovely lunch afterwards. Stop talking about food! You make enough for 4. If you're okay with simple pasta and salad, we did. Pasta and salad, that's good. Sounds delicious. Thanks for the meal, guys. There's a speck of dust on my glasses. Of course, go wash your hands and I'll set the table for you. Wash your fucking hands. That doesn't look like simple pasta. What's on there? There's like a gravy sauce. Oh, that sounds so good right now. Like a Salisbury steak type gravy on pasta sauce. So good! That reminds me. Oh, wait, Randy, you assisted with traffic control, correct? How did it go? It definitely was harder than expected. We ended up having to move every illegally parked car to the designated area all by ourselves. Boy, the entertainment district was chock full of them. Apparently, a performance was about to start. People were running wild. Now that you mention it, Arc-en-Ciel, I don't fucking know, has been the talk of town lately. Aren't they debuting their new show next month, too? Yep, Golden Sun, Silver Moon. I wanted to pick up some tickets for the opener, but damn things are already sold out. I had to settle for B-section tickets in a show 2 months from now. Is Arc-en-Ciel really that popular? I'm aware of how famous the lead star, Ilya, is, but aside from that, you know, I think I actually saw an Arc-en-Ciel show a long time ago. Arc-en-Ciel. But I don't think I've ever seen one starring Ilya. And to think you're supposed to be our leader. There's 2 kinds of people in this world. Those who have seen an Ilya... Platier? Platier? Those who have seen an Ilya Platier show, and those who haven't, Your Daily Wisdom by Randy Orlando. Randy, have you never heard of the term superposition? What if you're in the middle of seeing one? Huh? Yeah, alright. There's 3 kinds of people. There's always an exception in science. She really is amazing, though. How do I word this? Once you see her perform, it's almost as if she takes hold of your beating heart and refuses to let it go. If there really are legitimate geniuses out there, Ilya Platier is no doubt one of them. That's some pretty high praise, Ellie. Consider my interest piqued. On another note, I've been curious as to why we've had so many requests lately. Could Arc-en-Ciel be a part of that? Well, the anniversary festival and debut of Arc-en-Ciel's new show are scheduled to overlap after all. The CPD is bound to get busier than other years with factors like that in play. Either way, we're mainly taking care of those other odd jobs and requests no one down at the department wants to deal with. More or less, yeah. But still, you can't say we haven't been getting more and more important jobs compared to when we first started out. Even the Crossbell Times hasn't written another sarcastic hit piece on us again. It doesn't stop us from comparing us to bracers, though. More specifically, Estelle and Joshua. Well, they saved the entire country, so that, yeah. Yeah, I know. How can just 2 bracers accomplish so much? Perhaps they're so efficient because they're coordinating with other bracers. There's 4 of us, but we don't have the luxury of requesting backup from the rest of the force. No, they're pretty much just like human tanks at this point. Pardon me for judging a book by its cover, but I bet Joshua is the key behind that duo. I've never seen a guy so efficient at supporting someone who loves to run into stuff full speed like Estelle. Actually, it's rare to see a pair so in sync with each other, whether in combat or regular bracer work. I can only imagine how much they've been through together. Yes, I would say that we're still lacking in the experience department. Come on, guys, we've come a long way. We've even earned ourselves a reliable police dog along the way, who's probably not even there, is he? Speaking of Zeit, where is he? I don't think I've seen him today. All I know is that he spent all of yesterday on the roof sunbathing. Dogs really love doing that, don't they? My dog loves doing that too. She's got black fur, so like... she'll lie there in the sun for like hours, and she'll be like panting the whole time and be like, why don't you like go get a drink? And she just like doesn't move. You know, it's great when he chows down on monsters for us. But what he does to pass the time? What does he do to pass the time? Fuck. As you can tell, he's a very proud wolf. To be honest, I'm surprised he decided to comply with our rules in the first place. I mean, he's registered as a police dog. Can you blame him for wanting to set some ground rules? At first, I thought the locals would scream when they saw a massive wolf like him out in public. Who would have thought he'd end up saving a kid from a car wreck? What? When did this happen? A truck lost control of its steering and smashed into the side of the fence. Can we talk about how fucking, like, awful it... Okay. I don't know how deep this goes, but this is like a sheer cliff. If that went off the edge, they're dead. They're gonna die. Like, everyone in that car is gonna die. We wondered what that sound was, but we had no idea it'd be that dangerous. Good thing Zeit was nearby. The car almost slammed into Ryu after he ran outside. You think Zeit would give Arios a run for his money? Yes, I would bet on Zeit every time. Since that accident, he's become quite the celebrity in West Street. Not to mention Ryu and the other kids have become essentially attached to him. I can't blame them. Still, we can't use Zeit's popularity as a crutch. Yeah, you can. We'll have to earn the acceptance of the citizenry with our own efforts. Having a mascot doesn't hurt. Persona 3 has one, Persona 4 has one, Persona 5 has one, Persona... No, it's just those three. I concur, we cannot put all of that on Zeit. Won't be a walk in the park, you know, but anyway. How about we head to spend the rest of the day finishing up our support requests. I'm subconsciously thinking about dem salads. Teal learned the special craft Summon Zeit. Zeit will appear as a support character on the AT... What? There may be times when this craft cannot be used. Okay. Alright, how many quests? Urgent! Oh, are you serious? I had to go all the way over there? Can I take the bus? I'm gonna take the bus. Which way is Armorica, It's not working! I'm gonna have to fucking walk. Okay. After I get some new stuff. Almost forgot. Lloyd in the SSS, welcome. We're just stopping by to handle a request. Wait, are we? Wait, no, oh. There should be someone here who wants to use us to test the combat for the Enigma, right? Yeah, Randy was gonna, like, unleash his power level. He was gonna be like, it's no longer time for me to hold back. Are those fridges? That is an ugly fucking fridge. Oh, that. I submitted the request. The Foundation wanted us to test out something on the Enigma, and who better to try it out on than the people who actually use it? It'd be a huge weight off my shoulders if you guys helped out with this. If it's within our power, we'll be more than happy to lend a hand. So what exactly do these Enigma tests entail? It's not going to be too complicated, trust me. First thing, I want to install a new benchmark program into your Enigma units. You lost me. The Epstein Foundation and the creators of the Enigma orbits are scouting out ideas for the system. The Enigma is still a brand new spanking new system and isn't widespread yet, you know? The folks at the Foundation are still finely tuning the specs, so they want reports on its efficiency. Therefore, the Foundation developed this benchmark program. On a basic level, the program collects data on the orbit's durability and efficiency, making troubleshooting issues easier. Oh, that's right, Teotai. You're connected to the Foundation, right? Were you not aware of this kind of thing? Right, I was on the Orbital Staff's development team, not the Enigma's. I only had to conduct combat tests on my staff on a rare occasion. That completely slipped my mind. Sounds like the Foundation is conducting a lot of tests for their dev teams. Either way, I finished writing up most of the evaluations, but I'm having some issues with the combat benchmarks. Well, maybe I could try doing them myself, but for a proper evaluation, I want you to hear from the actual Enigma users, right? And that's where your request comes in. That's Wendy for you. Alright, we accept. Thanks, Lloyd, you're a lifesaver. I don't know about that. It doesn't sound too terrible a request, after all. What exactly do you want us to do? It should be a walk in the park. I want you to try casting the art that conceals oneself from enemies. Apparently, it's an art that's only possible to be used with the Enigma. The art that conceals oneself from enemies. So all you have to do is cast that correctly, and that's that. Judging by the effect, it must be an exceptionally special art. We will have to take care to arrange our quartz combination correctly. We'll leave all that stuff to you, Teotot. Once we get that squared away, we'll just gotta test how that art works in combat, eh? That seems to be the case. While we're at it, this is a good opportunity to start getting acquainted with our Enigmas. You're telling me this now? Good luck, everyone! Once you confirm the art's effects, come back and report the details to me, thank you. It is now my headcanon that she speaks at ludicrous speed. That's right, don't you guys have some high-level quartz? What's that exactly? They're quartz that are too powerful to sit in a normal slot. In order to set them, the clock... I'm done. Yeah, I know. I'm still learning the ropes on the quartz level synthesis myself. Well, I can upgrade my slots now. It's creaking noises. So... No, not possible to upgrade. Possible to open. I need to open these. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Man, I don't have enough, do I? Do I have in P2? Nope, not enough. Only EP cut 1, of course. Why is Mind Mirage Sepith now? Come on, man. It's so expensive. Fucking Mirage Sepith. That's so shitty. I don't really need to upgrade anything right now. No, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I don't. Where did I get an Evade 2? I'd say I'm making HP too. Wait, actually, can I? I didn't check. Oh, yeah, I can. Since she has locked water slots, I might as well throw it on her. Upper water magic, too. You... I can't make it another... I can't make another attack, too, right now. You have information. What else can I throw on you? HP 1, sure, why not? You can fuck... evade 1 to mind 1, I guess. Does 2 have defense quartz on? She does, right? Yeah, fuck it. Let's make her an Earth Wall spammer. Later. Yeah, I don't really see the point in using strength stuff on Tio. It doesn't really seem like it makes any sense. No, don't have enough for that. can make a movement too. I'd love to have an impede too. But action too. Nope, can't make that either. Nope, I'm okay. Can I make an attack too? Nope. What does Ellie already have on? Like, her movement doesn't need to be high, which sucks, because now that I think about it, that doesn't really fit her very well, does it? Evade 2 and blind. Good enough. Let's check this store for new equipment. Do I have any money? No, not really. Not enough Mira! Alright, let's throw away that. I have a lot of wind. Why do I have so much winds? Okay, that's for Randy. Is there a point in buying this for her? RNG plus 2? Is there actually a point in upgrading her staff, like, at all? If it upped her magic, maybe, but it doesn't. Yeah, I guess I'll just... No, I just won't bother. Should probably save the game again, shouldn't I? Just in case. So I need to go to Armorica. Armorica. What is this spell that she wants? The art that conceals oneself from enemies. Ah, here we go. The one that conceals oneself from enemies. I don't know what that means. I don't know what spell that is. Oh, Hollow Sphere. There it is. Stealth. Five Mirage and 3 of those. The easiest to get it on her. She needs 1 more Mirage. I guess I'll pull the impede from her. I guess you can have it. So you should have... Hollow Sphere, there it is. I don't know if that's going to be useful, but maybe. Please tell me I can take bus. Oh, thank you. Just gonna like slowly cycle through the party members. Oh, what was it again? Is it you? Derek and Toto don't get along too well nowadays. As the current builder... Yeah. Oh, this guy? Long time no see... No see, Chief Tolta. Special support section, thanks for coming. Alright. News of your success in solving the monster attacks reached Armorikia the other day. Armorikia. I even managed to convince some of the other villagers that the police aren't all bad. Appreciate it, man. This ain't the time to be singing our praises, though. If you don't mind, could you run us through the details of your request? I almost forgot. Before that, allow me to thank you once more for dealing with those beasts. Now then, I'll cut straight to the heart of the matter. These support requests mention something about monsters trespassing under Armorikia private property. Indeed they have. You likely saw the place as you were heading there. Along Old Armorikia Road, we own a stretch of property that serves as a storehouse for materials. There's been a pack of monsters that stormed in recently and made that place their new nest. It caused a lot of problems. A pack, I can say how that's an issue for the village. Any injuries? Not at the moment. However, we store many of our farming tools over there, so we cannot continue to ignore it. Given how well you dealt with their previous run-in with monsters, I was more than happy to submit a support request rather than ask the Bracer Guild. Sounds like our stock is finally starting to go up. Well, we should be happy about that. We should probably focus on the task at hand. I know that. Alrighty, so let's go show those trespassers who's boss. It'd be best to finish this quickly. Way too long and this pack could get out of hand. You'll do it. I knew asking for the SSS was the right call. Here, take this with you. That's your key to unlocking the property's gate. Head southeast on the old World Road. Riding the bus halfway down the path would save you time. If you find anything useful in that area, I don't mind you using it. Okay. So, ride the bus to the fork in the road, I think. I think I have, like, perfect angle here. Oh, never mind. Not anymore. I had the Hess position. Yeah, I'm almost out of water. So... Wait, Oh. Wait, is that right? No, this is back towards... Bus stop, fork. Hangram get... Now, wait a minute. You said take the bus halfway. Fucking... Does that lead into the map? What is that? Whatever, I'll go this way. I need to fight something anyway, so... So... I need to use it with Tio. So this art is... Hollow Sphere. Conceal self by bending light around the target. I'm gonna see what this looks like. Huh. If I could multicast that, that'd be interesting. I can still hit her. It didn't really do much to help. It still hit her just fine. Maybe enemies don't target you? That's pretty boring. Kill! Poor weird toad thing. Reminds me of those parasites that infect snails. And like those worms that go inside snails and they like make them zombified. Like the worms crawl into their eye stalks and they like pulsate up and down to get birds to eat them. Pretty disgusting. Wait, where is this going to? Oh. No, I want the fucking chest! Why can't you open the chest if the monster is there? Oh, it's annoying. Now I have to kill them. This is gonna take a minute. Trying to keep an eye and make sure nobody dies. Although Ellie is starting to scare me a little bit. And she's got better... Don't attack Ellie. Okay, good. She's got better healing now, but it's still no, there's no area healing. I need to give her more wind stuff. But she has a wind stuff. She needs better wind stuff? Fucking kill it already. I just want what's in the chest. Better be good. Heaven's Eye. Alright, that's pretty good. That gives a value of, just enough to keep Hollow Sphere, which is good. It'll also give her some other stuff. That might give her some different arts. I can just look. What? You have a Vade 2 on. No, I just need a better Wind Quartz. No. Norvember. What? Norvember. Okay. Norvember. Is that a reference to something? I used to be an adventurer like you. How many are there? Just the one? Kill the alligator, fly, hummingbird thing. Those are really not worth fighting at all. But then again, I can't outrun them, so... Well, I can outrun them, but I can't avoid them if they see me. They chase me to the ends of the earth. Like watch this. He's gonna keep going. He doesn't stop. He is determined. Still going. Here he comes. Oh, now he gave up. Anyway, where am I going? Oh, this is to Tangram Gate. No. How did you even see me? You were looking the other way. That's like the fucking shadows in P3. If P3 gets a remake, I will... No, not a remake, a remaster. Whatever, I don't care. If it gets a proper port to PC, I will fucking play that shit again. I know I just finished my playthrough. I will fucking play that shit again. I don't give a goddamn. Especially if they had party control. If they had party control, that'll make the game much more enjoyable. It's fine as it is, but... I I've put in my time. I feel like I've put in the effort to play the game how it was originally envisioned and all that, so maybe just, like, let me have a better time of it. You can keep the tiredness system, you can do all that, you can keep Tartarus, don't add anything, you can keep Fez the shitty thing it is. Fez is only shitty because of the party AI, to an extent, I think. Like, the party AI is so shit. Oh my god, I dropped a ton of frames. When did that happen? Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, the Fest would be so much better if you could control your party and, like, because it's based around weakness bullshit. Like, it either gives you 2 different types of enemies, 2 of one of another, and then one of those enemies is designed to heal the others, and the others are designed to be tanks, and they have different elemental weaknesses and stuff. Whereas Tio has an S-Craft ready, doesn't she? Whereas in the main game, you have the option to choose between single hit attacks and not, because here's the thing. There's a detriment to using the multi-hit attacks. They miss more often, which is fucking stupid, but whatever. I think it's stupid. Oh, she's gonna have 2 shots. Like, why penalize the player for using a multi-hit attack? It eats up more SP. Like, that should be the penalty. I feel like that makes sense. Please don't kill Randy. Yes, that's not okay. Kill this, please. Use this opportunity to heal out or inside of battle, so I don't have to waste EP on the way too. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way, by the way. I just wanted to see what was over here. Stinky. Range. Don't touch me. Range. Damn it, wrong menu again. She doesn't need Eagle Eye anymore, so... Arts effect range plus. She has Aerial. I'll throw that on her. Yeah, that'll be more useful in LE for now, until... Well, I guess Tio's art cast is pretty good too, I suppose. It'd be good on either of them. But I feel like Tio's is too restricted for me to play around with it all that much. Let me heal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That was a warning chest. I saved, right? Yeah, I saved? Yeah, I saved. That's Master Krylon, right? Master Wait. Cryon? Is that different? I don't know. Anyway, Heat Wave. He doesn't have enough. I'm gonna assume they're weak to fire. How strong are they? Is one of them bigger than the other? No, it's just perspective. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, let's see if I need to run away or not. Level 30. It only has 5,000 HP, but I feel like it's gonna do a shitload of damage to me. So... Oh, this is new. They're not very strong, or not very weak against water, though. Weaked. So let's see what happens. Go slap him. Yeah, good thing I saved. It's probably a good thing I saved. I did save, yeah? I'm pretty sure I did. What's up with these chests with, like, hyper monsters inside of them? I just slapped my headphones back, so like, god damn it. No, I messed them up. I gotta fix them now. Ugh. Sennheiser, I love your headphones, but man, your like, system of... like, your adjustment systems on them are fucking awful. Yep. I hate having to wear glasses for so many reasons, but I feel like the biggest one is I have to fucking take them off to pull my hair back behind my headphones and then put them back on. Every time! Yes, I know the party was defeated. Return to title screen. Like, I could retry to lower difficulty, but where's the fun in that? I saved, I hope. Yeah, I did. I just didn't heal before I saved. So... be good? Why I wasn't holding down a button there, it just went down on its own. Let me heal. EP's gone. Man, EP is so limited in this game so far. I'm not fighting them. I literally cannot kill them right now. Is my door open? What are you doing? Hold on a second. Oh shit. Hold on one sec, I'll be right back. I hate that eerie silence. Had to shut my door, sorry. My door's doing that thing where, like, it inflates. When it gets humid enough out, I didn't mean to fight this thing, by the way. Like, I turned her away. My dog wanted something, but I'll take care of her later. She probably wants to go out. I'll let her out when I'm done streaming. I'm not gonna go for that much longer anyway. Because I started very late today. Like, much later than I would have liked to. Well, when I say go out, she doesn't need to, like, go to the bathroom. She went out earlier. But, fucking... She's been asking me for walks a lot recently. And I've been taking her on them. It's been nice out, so... She likes night walks a lot, for some reason. Which is fine, I guess. It just gets really humid at night. Is my voice still okay? I muted my... Hello? Like, much later than I would have liked to. Okay. Excuse me? Oh. Marks the end to another great shopping trip in Crossbell. Okay, well, there's no reason for me to be here right now, so I'm just gonna take the bus back to the fork. Maybe what he meant was take the bus to the fork and then go backwards? You think we'd just be able to ask the bus to, you know, just drop us off there? That'd be nice. I like the pitter-pats that the steps make when you walk super fast. This sound. I'm just gonna walk there. This is Armorikia Village, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, where is this hut that they're talking about? Is that it? It's a bit small. This must be it. Is this the place? What is that? Is that an anteater doing a handstand? What? Okay. Indeed, this definitely appears to be our destination. I still can't believe monsters managed to turn this place into their lair. No kidding, they look tougher than the stuff you'd find on the roads, too. Must be because of all the stuff that went down the other month. Probably came here to look for new feeding grounds. Another consequence of Revachol using warhounds. Well, discussion isn't going to get us anywhere. I'm going to unlock the door. I also do want to get going sooner rather than later because my fucking stomach is screaming in pain. Alright, let's exterminate some monsters. Let's give them hell. Entering extermination mode. Works for me. Oh my god. That's no team attack? No team attack. You're not gonna give me a team attack? Okie dokie. Didn't I heal beforehand? Why am I not healed? Oh, I went into another fight, didn't I? I'll cast that soon enough. I have no fucking EP left. Oh, they're kind of strong. Fucking god for Ariel. Oh, that knocked one of them out of range. Shit. That burn status is actually really nice. Nice! Try to get that one in the back on fire. Aw. About to say that he's targeting the one in the middle, so that should still hit. That is fucking nasty. Did that thing just get 2 turns in a row? Whatever, it's gonna die from the fire. Fuck you. Okay, no. You don't kill Tio. What is her animation again? I'd say it's rip off Chloe, but like it kind of looks cooler than hers. No, Chloe has Sanctus Nova, so it's fine. Why are there so many of them? Come on, waddle inward. That fire is so nice. There you go. That's what I want to see. Let them all on fire, please. It didn't work. You have enough for another heat wave? Hell yeah. Use it again. Actually, if I can kill that one... No, not close enough. I'm getting closer. Oh, that one died. Good. They keep going after Tio. God, that's disgusting. Bye-bye. That's kind of what I wanted to happen. I wanted it to shift over there. No. No, man. Stop. Fuck. It's annoying. Just attack this one. Where's Randy? Oh, he's still there. Okay. Oh, that status effect is really shitty. I don't like it. Literally. Good job. Nice counter. Please kill. Not enough to kill. What is this? Throws a flash grenade with a 100% chance to blind. 100% you say. How much does that eat? 30? Hey, look at that. Maybe now they won't hit me. Nope, that still hit me. You're not casting this magic fast enough, dude. That still wasn't enough to fucking kill it. Don't! Okay, good. Well, it missed her, at least. They're getting, like, double turns. I'm not a fan. Just kill it. Okay, do I have to fight? How many of these do I have to fight? Is Teal gonna die again? Oh my god! See, I was gonna use Randy to kill one of them, but now I can't do that because I gotta bring Teal back to life again. Because they all focused on her. Bullshit, no team attack. That should have been a team attack. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. I need EP. There's more of those? You've got to be kidding me. I have no EP. EP is so limited. I guess I'll use up some charges. Also, Teal's health sucks, even with that health, too. Like, I usually like to save these, but I guess I'll use them now. This better be a team attack. Oh my god, there are so many. Thank you! How many can I get? The range is increased because of Ellie. That's nice. That's really nice. That's actually fantastic. That makes range much more valuable. Also, that only did like half of their health. Focus on these dudes first. I want to take out like a big group first. Except for you. You can take out these three. Like, that burn is really nice. Oh, so this is the same fight over and over again, so... hopefully that doesn't knock them too far away. Good. I was kind of hoping I could get all four there. Not close enough. Okay, the fire will kill the other two. I hate that status effect. Fucking far away. Too fucking far away. I gotta heal again. Using your EP... No. Use yours. Why does Tyr eat 10 EP? That's not fun. Feather tackle. Don't look at me. You stay over there, asshole. No? Alright, I'll come back for you later. I prefer to do this. Get a proper team attack. Knock him in a little bit closer there. That is so nice that the range is increased like that. Alright, that's the... Seems like the best that I can do. Like them on fire! Well, that one's gonna die, like, immediately. Also, that's the best I can do. Or it could miss. That works, too. I'm trying to get this group just taken out immediately. I'll do them now. Yeah. If I knock them back like that too, that does help. Why is that guy blinded for 5 turns? What hit him? That blinded him? I don't know. And neither of them can attack now. Fuck you. These enemies actually suck. Well, that'll hit one of them. That's unfortunate. This one's closest to me, so I'm just gonna slap him. I feel like they're just gonna walk right on over to them. Yep, they just can't resist. They just can't resist. They just can't fucking resist. Bye-bye. Teal fucking died again. You've got to be kidding me. I don't like these enemies very much. Team attack only does like half of their health. Also, Teal, why is your health so shitty still? Do you not have HP 2 on? Oh my god, she does. It's still that bad. I don't know what's wrong with that guy's sprite, but I'm gonna put an end to it. No, that's not okay. I'll do an encourage. Why not? It'll help with stuff. You are out of EP. Fantastic. I might have to run away from this fight. You are out of EP. God damn it. At least you can do something with that crit. This is not going well. I'm gonna have to use an S-Crafter in a second. Well, Tio doesn't have one. Hers would be the most useful here. I guess Randy's would work too, wouldn't it? I'm hoping she levels up after. Randy's got a turn next. Frozen is a nice status. And, the stream died. Okay. Why is the stream die? Hello? Do I have internet? Internet's fine. Is Twitch okay? Twitch was fucking up yesterday, too. guess I'll pause the recording. My internet is fine. Yeah, no, my internet's fine. It's just Twitch, I think. Twitch was doing this yesterday, too, with other streamers, from what I could tell. Like, their streams kept dying, and it just kept crashing over and over again, and it still says I'm not live. Because the fucking app crashed again! What a good streaming service this is. Taking down people for copyright claims on a live stream. Killing people's streams because their service can't handle stuff even though they're using Amazon server backend. Banning random people for stupid reasons. I love Twitch. Anyway, I think I'm back, so. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, get all them. I forgot his range was so large. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. Yes, take him the fuck out. You can't reach anyone. Those two are frozen, which is good. I am happy that they are frozen. Fire kills him. That was weird. Why was it vibrating? Yeah, frozen! Good stat. Good status. Feels nice. I'm a fan. Bye-bye. Okay, Tio did not level up. She's very close. Don't call me a box. I'm not a box. My cousin's a box, and he's a complete idiot. You're not a box. You're not, angular. The top is rounded. Lloyd has max EP now. Everybody has max health. I don't know how that happened. I think there's one more to kill. And we can not be killing weird anteater skunks anymore. Where did this one go? Oh. Yeah, fuck you. Alright, so everybody's got a critical attack. No team attack. That's nice. That's real nice. It doesn't reach. Halo reach. Fuck. Oh, that's BS. All right. Damn. Alright, are they close together now? Close enough togethers? Nope. Just keep using Heat Wave. Yeah, all burned. And she can no longer do anything now. Awesome. I don't like these enemies very much. Kind of fucking hate them, actually. I can get all three of these. Yeah. Or I could miss. That works, too. Nice counters, dude. Shoot to kill. I'll make it through this fight fine. Just fine. And everybody should, well, the last two members should level up, which means that they have full stats again. Wild Swan. I don't know what that is. I'll find out eventually, I'm sure. Good, that sucked. Okay, that looks like that was the last of them. Extermination complete. I no longer detect the presence of any monsters within the perimeter. They put up a good fight. Indeed, fortunately we were able to manage just fine. Let's go give our report to Chief Tolta. Alright, well that was, pretty shitty. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Anyway, I got a new fishing rod out of that, at least. That's neat. I don't know if that really benefits me all that much, but yeah, sure. Oh, thank you. Game. Quality of life. Thank you. No more worrying about them, then. Ugh, microphone, please. Looks like we can finally head back to tending our fields in peace. It seems I owe you my thanks once again, Special Support Section. It was no biggie. Stuff like that is nothing for us. Honestly, you're all talk. There's something else Chief told us. Since that property is on the road, you should put up a warning sign so people don't accidentally wander inside. I'm sure that can be arranged. It was locked. I mean, yeah. I'm sure that can be arranged. Besides, I want just our villagers to enter that place from now on. However, I can't help but notice that this all started after the wolf attacks. It's almost been a month since then, and yet all this happened. A correlation has not been confirmed. No, I said that right. Has not been confirmed, but it's quite probable. With our extermination, I do not think any more monsters will attempt to trespass onto the storehouse grounds again. You think? Hearing that is music to my ears. Anyways, thank you. I'll make sure to call you if something else comes up. You can count on us, sir. Call us and we'll come running. If you'll excuse us. Okay, good, I did it. No more worrying about that. Wasted a bunch of EP charges, but, you know, I can always buy more, I suppose. I'm gonna take the bus back. Because it's faster. And the monsters on the road don't give any experience. Which is, yeah. Snake.
Hi.
This is Lloyd Bannings of the SSS speaking.
Lloyd-san.
What a relief, that call went through. What's up? It's not like you to directly contact us. Are there urgent matters to attend to? So actually, a citizen would like to speak with the Special Support Section. Are you okay with face-to-face meeting? That shouldn't be a problem. One question though, why didn't you send the request through the terminal like you normally would? About that, it sounds like the request is a bit more serious than usual. Not to mention it's rare to have somebody specifically ask for you. I figure you guys would be okay with it. Gotcha. I think I understand the situation. Should we return to the SSS? That'd be perfect. I'll tell the client to meet you there. Do you have any idea when you'll be back? Now? Wait, no, I don't know. We're a ways away, so let them know that they're free to wait inside if they manage to get there first. Okay, sounds like a plan. Thanks, Lloyd. I hope your meeting goes well. What's wrong? It sounded urgent. Yeah, well, friend was being a little vague, but it looks like we've got a serious request. Let's finish up any unfinished business and head back to the SSS. Yo, Lloyd, is our client a sexy lady this time? How do you expect me to know that, Randy? Okay, so... I'm curious about something. Let me check. Done. Long, medium, long. Okay, so if it still gives me time to do this stuff, I'll go talk to them. As long as it doesn't cut that request out, that's fine. Let me check something. Tangram Gate Commander Room. Okay. Wish I would have done that while I was there. I didn't realize what that request was about. There's so many areas. Station Street. Yeah, is that the right one? No. I mean, close enough. Woo, side quests. Oh. Hello there. Hello there. It looks like she was one step ahead of us. Oh, I'm sorry. It was unlocked, so I let myself in. I swear I didn't know you were gone. Don't worry about it. We already knew you were coming. Welcome to the Special Support Section. You were looking for some advice, right? Yes, exactly. I don't know who else to turn to. Hajimemashite. Watashi wa Ryuxemao desu. I just wanted to go ahead and thank you. This means the world to me.
Get a grip, man. How is it humanly possible for someone to be this pretty? Do you have to make your oogling so obvious? Lloyd. Huh? Right, why don't you take a seat, Miss Mao? Let's hear this problem of yours. A threat letter? It arrived exactly 1 week ago. When Ilya checked her mail, she found a letter with no return address. Sorry, Ilya Platier is Arkancel's one and only blazing dancer. The continent-renowned actress who's recently taken the world by storm. Oh, hell yes! Who would have thought we'd get a request involving Ilya frickin' Platier, whatever. I know you are excited, Randy, but please try to control yourself. I mean, I know who she is, given she's a celebrity and all. But a threat letter to her, really? Apparently, she just keeps claiming it's just a dumb prank, but I'm not so sure. Its contents are way too eerie for it to be a mere prank. I asked the troop leader about it, and he advised me to contact the police. If you don't mind me asking, who's in possession of the threat letter now? Ilya should still have it on her. Luckily, I managed to convince her not to immediately throw it in the trash. A wise move. If she has it, we should ask Ilya if we can expect the letter. By the way, Miss Mao, I'm assuming you must be related to Arkancel in some way. I'm one of the other actresses. I'm just a beginner, though, nothing compared to Ilya herself. Wait a damn minute. What's your problem, Randy? Your face. I saw it in the front page feature of Arkancel's new show. You're the co-star that plays the Moon Princess, the ultimate complement to Ilya's Sun Princess. The high-profile up-and-coming actress scooped up by Ilya Platier, and made famous in the blink of an eye, Rixia Mao. I wouldn't really call myself famous. All I do is stumble and get in the way of others. Truth be told, I'm still not sure if I'm ready for my debut. No need to be so modest. Being recruited by Arkancel is an incredible accomplishment. You should be proud. Oh, thank you? Being nervous about it is natural, I think. Though, back to the topic at hand. You implied that Ilya isn't really bothered by that letter, right? Yes, but I wish she'd take this seriously. She said she's busy perfecting the new play, so she doesn't have time for non-issues. Non-issues like dealing with buffoons from the police, I think were her exact words. Well, that's encouraging. Doesn't that mean we shouldn't poke into our heads into her private matters? But you're the special support section. I read in a magazine that you're supposed to be friendlier than the rest of the CPD. And I tried to persuade Ilya myself, but that really didn't work out. She really seems desperate. I wouldn't normally suggest this, but have you asked the Bracer Guild for help? Since Ilya is a civilian, perhaps they could work as bodyguards for the time being. There's a small problem with that. You know as well as I do how popular the Guild in Crossbell is. It's far too conspicuous if Bracers were constantly coming in and out of Arkancel. Rumors would spread. So with that in mind, I thought people wouldn't really notice if it were you guys. I'm sorry, that sounded so much ruder than I thought it would. It's fine, we understand. I think we have a grasp of the situation now. I know where I stand, but what do you think, guys? Should we take the case? I'm on the yes, of course. I have no objections. How could we not help him out? There you have it. If you'll let us, the Special Support Section would be happy to tackle this threat letter. Thank you. I'll head back to the theater if that's okay. I need to tell the troop leader and Ilya the good news. Please stop by whenever works for you. See you, Rixie. Call me anytime.
失礼します。
Does their fucking sprite have... Never mind. We should probably jump on this as soon and head to Arkancel. After all, we can't exactly conduct our investigation without key evidence, can we? Indeed. We cannot ignore Ilya's theory that it's simply a prank either. This is a blessing in disguise. hanging out in Arkansas right before the debut of their new show. Where did Window come from? And we get to see Ilya Platier in all her glory. Does this song have vocals? Wait a minute. It's laughing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. That was really weird. It's like a weird stereoscopic effect of like laughing, like back and forth. I just now noticed that. Honestly, Randy, though I can't deny I'm excited to see Ilya Platier myself. Does my hair look okay? You two are really worked up over this. She's definitely a looker based on what I've seen in magazines. I too would be lying if I said I was not at least a tiny bit excited. Okay, well, we got our main quest, it would seem. Please tell me that my thing did not disappear. Nope, it's good.
皆さんどうもお疲れ様です。それでは報告はいお疲れ様でした。報告は以上です。
I'm good. Okay, so these are still at their current term, so I'm going to go to Tangram Gate. Well, give me some money at least. I'm trying to get a feel for the town's layout. Like, the names of the area specifically, so I can use the fast travel easier. Alright, Tangram Gate. Let us be off. I forgot to heal. Give me one sec. This really puts the computer in maximum mode. This type of movement is very, very taxing on streaming software. Alright, now let all of us sleep in the same bed at the same time. No, no, take the fucking bus. Okie dokie. Let me save. Golden sun, silver moon. I get the feeling the second I go in here, it's gonna, like, throw me to a bunch of fights. I don't want to do that right now, so... I know I'm leaving off earlier than normal. Well, 12 minutes earlier than normal. That's not that big a deal, I guess. I'm gonna stop for tonight, because I'm gonna take my dog for a walk. I'm gonna get food. I'm probably gonna eat food first, to be honest with you, because... I mean, if I don't walk her right now, she'll die, obviously. But, anyway, thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow with... Persona 4 Golden. Well, it's not out yet. I seriously, though, like, do you know how fucking weird it is to see, like, Steam database stuff for Persona? It's so weird. I'm gonna cry. Not on stream, but, like, on my own time. I'm gonna go scream in my pillow now. I can't fucking believe it! It's so weird, because, like, right after I started talking about all this shit, too, I'm like, I got back into I got into P3 again, like, actually trying to finish it, and I was like, yeah, okay, so, you know, if I'm gonna buy a Vita TV so I can stream P4 Golden sometime. Not anytime soon, but, like, eventually. And then Atlas is like, no, you're gonna buy it now. Okay, I'll buy it now. Does this have the, I'm making sure there's no names in this screenshot. Brand new... Okay, so let me show you how fucking expensive a new copy of P4 Golden is. I just want to show you. That
is $100 more than what I paid. I paid $20 for my copy when I first got it. Granted, that was like back in 2016, but damn, it went up in price quite a bit. And Vitas are, do I have a screenshot of a Vita listing? I don't know. Probably somewhere. I thought I did. I think I took it at the same time. I think I took that screenshot last month. Yeah, I did. Vitas go for like $200 or more now, so it's fucked up. I forgot to hit stop recording again. Whoops.